I would like everyone to know, everyone in Twitch and stuff like that, I have just hit start recording. Recording.
Well,
Oh shoot. I do not have
mean,
desktop audio on, so they did not hear you.
the way to think about it is that most turtles don't wear like any actual clothing. They mostly only wear their shell and things around the back of the shell, not usually things on the front. I mean, obviously you can have some cloth on it, but I mean,
So
underwear is not really.
Are turtles like Fearbolgs members of the No Dick Club?
Fun fact: Furbolgs do have dicks,
Yeah, they're mammals.
as well as turtles. And if
Yeah,
you know
they're
real
mammals.
biology, turtles have a schlong long enough to go around the shell and out.
You know, we are really pushing that minute of first few minutes of no swearing in a YouTube video. I looked down when you guys first started the conversation, and we are at 1minute and 5 seconds of the recording.
Nailed it.
Beautiful. Yes, the turtle schlong.
No, 20 inches long, I know that.
The weirdest thing about it is that the head inflates and shapes like a spear.
Floof, you are not getting out of this conversation.
You brought this question up, Floof.
No, I didn't. I brought up how turtles wear underwear.
Yes, but that's the thing. We're
Wait,
talking about underwear to cover intimacies.
but
You are.
Sir, I have another inquiry.
What's up?
So, why would turtles need an extra long penis if they don't have to chow? Because they don't have to go horizontal.
What's happening right now? Where am I?
I don't
Welcome to the
know.
back rooms, Floof.
The back rooms would be a more pleasant experience.
Fair enough. I don't
Yeah.
blame you on that.
I 100% don't blame you. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing?
We will be cutting the first 10 minutes of this short.
No, I do not edit this. This all goes. This is full archive,
Oh, you fool.
unabridged. I don't even have an editor to make the sound quality decent.
Oh, that's why I sound the way I do.
I do have an editor that would actually probably like to edit. Supposed to be my editor, but I've never sent him anything. I could ask him if he would do yours.
He would have to do long form media, because it's that's what this is, long form media.
He was planning on originally editing for my like stream highlights,
Yeah.
which can be very long. So I was just bringing that up. You don't have to take me. He might not even take the like do it. So like, but if you want, I can ask him. I could ask him for you, but I'm not joking.
Daisy
With the fur.
bikinis on top. Sun kiss, we're so hot. We'll melt your popsicle.
Oh.
Floof is gone.
He has
Stream.
left.
We're seeing each other's cameras. Floof has left the chat.
Yes, he has walked away. He is.
I haven't. I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. You appeared out of nowhere. Ah!
Ah,
Ooh.
Floof,
All
what
right,
you
you
doing
know-
under the desk?
What are you doing
Nothing.
there?
My head is resting on the desk, actually.
All right, guys.
What are you
Scariest
doing
noise you
above
can
that
do and
noise?
have Discord still pick it up. Go. You just shoved your microphone in your mouth.
Listen to me. Listen to the song of my people.
All right.
This is the company I've chosen to keep.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the company we've all chosen to keep. I'm with you, Foof.
It's okay. I'll dip.
Okay, I'll be gone.
All right, guys. I'll hop out the whip.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, chicken's upside down.
I'm looking up his nose. I'm looking up his nostrils. You got some really bad boogers in there, mate.
Yeah, I do. I've been sick, and then once I was getting over my sickness, I got my flu shot. So now I'm dealing with the side effects of that. It fucking having
I
a
think
runny.
this has expired now, though.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. It's not like you just ate it.
The things we do for pleasing the
That's a
people.
choking hazard.
Yeah, that's a shot.
The things we
The
do.
choking. The things we do for the funnies.
Yeah, the things we do for views and subs and bits. I'm joking. Don't actually give them to me if you don't want to.
Do it.
There once was
But
a
if you want to,
YouTuber
go
called
ahead.
Give them all of your money.
Give him your money now. I know your location. I know your via use Robux that I exchanged with the government, and I know where you live now.
You cut
pay
out,
up
and it
before
just
you
sounds like
die.
you were rambling.
Yeah. I'm a troll and put my own emails in my chat. Should we get underway, guys?
Yeah.
We have been
let's do it.
rambling for a whole 7 recorded minutes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get this underway. How about the person dancing around in the bottom right corner on my thing? Chicken.
Hi. It's my little chicken. My _little_ chicken. Make sure to spell LIL. Okay. Anyway, I am the person who plays the cow. Monk. Fearball good dude. Eaglock. Best character. You should definitely consider him best character because he is. And yeah. I am
No.
definitely not any form of high right now. So
No one would have noticed until you said something.
Yeah, no one would have noticed.
everyone would have noticed because I'm not
No.
acting. I'm acting a fool.
Yes, you are.
You most definitely are.
Yeah.
Tomfoolery has begun.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm done.
All right. Now the next up on the listings, let's go with the person right above me on my camera. Yeah, Dudgeon.
Oh shit! I was not fully prepared for this. All right. How's it going, y'all? The name's Dungeon Seraphim. Ever since my rebranding, I've got myself a proper name now. Instead of an ambiguous title, I am now Dungeon Seraphim instead of your local DM. So, you can find me on Twitch at that title of Dungeon Seraphim. And with no spaces, no underscores, it is an actual name. I'm happy to announce that I finally have a name. Let's
Your name
go!
Whoa!
I'm happy to announce that I have steak.
Ooh, steak sounds good, actually.
Yes.
But we finished the stream today. We'll be joining imported here on Dungeons and Dragons as Austerion Giganrak. I'm the total wizard of the group, and you know, doing my best to keep the people safe no matter what it takes.
Yeah. The person currently with steak in their mouth. Would you like to introduce yourself now?
I do not have steak in my mouth, actually.
You're chewing on something.
You got more than steak. You keep these secrets from us.
I literally told you that I had steak.
You said you had steak and then said it wasn't in your mouth even though you were actively chewing it. I'm concerned.
It should be. Anyways, I am one floofy booper. I am playing Seraphina, the princess out of time.
I'm gonna pull a floof this session and not use a voice because I don't think I could articulate a voice right now.
I have been using a voice.
Yeah, he has.
What?
Yeah,
Am I deaf?
pay attention.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm just gonna use my regular voice. So I'll tell you when I'm speaking as myself and when I'm speaking as Eglock.
If I think that's it, I think it's my turn to introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am an imported one. I am the DM.
You
And
sure are.
we've been having a lot of fun on my channel. Last time we did a endurance stream where I tried to catch up to the main story of Genshin Impact, but ended up spending the first half bit of the stream building my a proper team to get through the game with. So yeah, and then next time I play Genshin Impact, which I might do for a little bit, I'll hopefully be able to go through the full Inazuma storyline, which I'm told I could probably get out in one stream. So I'm gonna go for that.
You don't do Inazuma in one stream.
I haven't gone through Inazuma yet, but that's because I don't play Genshin all that much.
Yeah. But
I really
besides
need to get my
that, I'm
Fuji
having
tech fixed
fun.
at some point.
What?
I really need to get my Fuji tech fixed at some point.
Yeah.
Why? It's
Fuji-
beautiful.
What? Fujitech? What?
My Fuji tech, my reactive. I need to get back
Oh.
to my mail.
Oh.
Your Fujitech is awesome, DM. No. It's shorter
Just
than
do-
the other one, so it takes
Just
up
pull
less
a
of the
me and
screen.
chicken and make it your two of your emotes.
Nah, I mean I have one set, but it's not the proper size to one another. So it's like it's smaller when I'm not talking, then when I'm talking I'm suddenly bigger.
Ah,
Big.
Aw,
I need to fix that, yeah.
you big DM, big ig. Use the ig.
but besides that, I think we are good to get underway. We are missing 2 players. Sayuna ended up having something scheduled before other than D&D. They are live right now, so if you don't want to watch us, you can go and support Sayuna, who is Lilith. And Pantheon, who plays Jay, is currently passed out in the dungeon
Sleeping.
in his apartment.
I tried waking him up. He rolled over and said, "It's too dark. I'm going back to bed."
So yeah,
tried.
we are dealing with 3 players today. It is fine. I'm hoping there won't be any combat. I don't know. Depends on how crazy these 3 players get. We'll find out if they're the Chaos Trio.
Hey, here's the thing. If there is combat, you got the tank, you got the hybrid DPS, and then the little fucker that keeps running around
Yeah.
will be fine if there's combat.
Wait, which one's which?
Tank. Floof is hybrid DPS. And the little fucker that keeps running around is named Eglock.
Yeah.
So anyways, I pull out my sword and run Asterion through.
Oh shoot, we're starting the session already? Okay, we start up in the medical room of Zebediah. You run him through. What do you do next?
Wait, who?
This is Zebediah.
I don't know who I said. What
All
do
right. Last time on Story Dice, our players, Lilith,
Found the Dragon Balls.
Lilith, the sorcerer, had a conversation with Ramen and tied up some misunderstandings between the 2. Thank you for the hello there.
Hello.
Jay walked off with a blue screen in his eyes. Well, the 3 other players tried to figure out, how did Silverhelm get rebuilt? And while going around gathering information, they decided You know, it sucks that people can hear it right now. You guys, you guys are trying to break me, aren't you?
No.
What?
Anyways, after getting some information and doing some research on the history of Silverhelm, our players decided to talk with Zebediah, the illusionist wizard who had tried to sick 2 of the party members on 2 of the other party members, unaware that he was hiring the party to fight the party. And they interrogated him, where they learned more or not so much about the depends on how you look about it, the events of the last couple of years. And that's where we pick up after Zebediah has told you everything he has. Also, they revealed that he has a memory of Serafina running from something, or running by him. And that's where we pick up the session with the questions of what really happened that fateful day the world ended.
What?
Huh? What?
Well, Serafina's world ended.
No, we'll just kind of froze.
Yeah, your time just went.
But yeah, we start the session back up there, and you guys are in the medical room of Zebediah. You guys have had your whole conversation, and we start back up there.
Seems like all that's left is to go now, huh? We've done as much research as we can. We've seen what we needed to see here. Seems like really all that's left is just bear witness in person, right?
That would seem to be the case, yes.
Well, we got your disguise prepared, right?
You guys do not. You talked of a disguise, but I don't think you guys wrote it for it or anything.
Like I said, Eglog couldn't he teach Serafina how to use disguise self?
You can't really teach magic.
Oh.
You can, but they would have to multi-class into a class that can take that spell.
If I recall correctly, I think the discussion was I was going to let Serafina wear the cloak that Asterion wears on his back of his family banner.
Family cloak. Yes, I believe that was your plan.
Yeah, and currently she is wearing it like a saber with a rain cloak.
Yeah. But
because apparently it worked for her.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? I'm trying to give you guys full reign, but you guys aren't grabbing the reins.
I thought we just agreed that we need to go on.
Yeah.
You silly DM.
As you guys walk up, Zebediah speaks up one more time. When will I get my spellbook back, by the way?
Altharian?
I may or may not completely forgot I still have that. It's like looking at the spell book. I think I've already copied the spells.
I don't think you have.
No. I need gold for that.
Yeah.
To learn spells from it.
How much?
Shit. It's 50 gold a spell.
Ah, heck, and I just spent all mine.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not losing much. I mean, the spells he has in the book is Chromatic Orb, Featherfall, Magic Missile, Find Familiar, Identify, Invisibility, Silent Image, and then 3 spells none of us know about. like
He's
Floating Disc, Illusionary Script, and Shadow Blade.
he's not fighting for his book. He's just like, are you gonna give that back to me, or do I have to go buy a new one?
How about I make you a trade? Cause me and you are both well versed in what we call magic,
Yes.
correct?
Mhm.
How about me and you exchange spells to a point? I'll go ahead and I'll share with you the spells I've got inscribed. I'll obviously translate it to you for you in a book that you can have. And I'll just get these spells in my book and we can go ahead and sort that out.
All right. Um. Do you have money? Because I don't really have anything for spell copying.
We have just recently spent most of our cash.
All right. Sure, I'm up for it. If you guys ever make your way back to the city of Sigil, I'm here. I'm probably gonna be here for a while.
I do apologize for how I treated you.
It's fine. I did try to kill you by hiring your own party to attack you. Which,
Yeah,
in my
not the best
defense,
time.
y'all weren't with each other when I hired you, so...
Yeah. Again, not the worst thing that's happened. I mean,
You've had worse?
well, he kind of just stops for a second and goes, yeah, fair point. I probably should bring that up.
Alright. I'll let you know if I remember anything else. And I'll think about the idea of modified memory. Maybe someone did. But there's also the chances of that the memory was so old that it can't be modified anymore. As far as I know, a spell like that does have a limit.
Yeah.
I'll think about it, though.
I mean, if that is what happened, then maybe these guys are smarter than we give them credit for.
And
It could be
Don't-
possible that new magic has been developed since our time.
I don't know if I made it clear, but my brain is skipping on my own big bad's name. Hang on a second. Xandar. He doesn't really rule Silverhelm. He only claims to. The people he puts, he has a whole bunch of people whose job is to make the city run like it did back then. Well, he just claims to be king.
That is good information to know.
That's very interesting. I mean, if he's definitely playing that, and he's got the whole city under his thumb.
We could use that as a way to get to them. If we turn some of those people to our side, then yeah. If we were wanting to tear down the place, if he caused too many problems, you know.
Do you know the name of any of his subordinates? Sure, let me get my random name generator open.
Yes. I just my internal monologue of quick panicking.
Panicking.
God is panicking. What shall we do?
Why did I
No,
have to roll high?
We just have Zebediah in the room, just like glitching out. His eyes turn blue, start going to script. Just
Oh god, John's just slams it on him. He's possessed, kill it!
You know, I thought only I thought only Jake could do that.
He
He's
starts
like, I've been
whipping
proven
out
wrong.
and just going through the walls and shit. Just...
I
By
remember.
an android.
Thank you for distracting long enough. I remember 4 names. The head of the one who's in charge of all the nobility, Lord Morgan, and
Morgan.
the one who's in charge of the trade is Knuckleson.
Knuckleson?
Mikkelson. Mikaelson.
Michelson.
Who's rolling?
No one?
I heard a roll go off.
That might be me typing, because my mic picks up my keyboard.
Alright. There's a few lower people I know. One of the lower down people I know's name is I accidentally removed my notes. Let me get back to my notes. Give me a moment.
Bro is panicking. God has forsaken us.
God has forsaken himself.
Everyone who wants to be a DM, fully be aware that this is going to be the mistakes you make for the first couple 100 sessions you do.
No, just write down every possible person's name.
No, because then...
No, you need the magic of improv.
Improv is a very amazing thing, but also improv is very difficult. And I don't think...
there
this
is
not
some
saying
other...
I don't think you're funny important, but you aren't a comedian, so comedians
is.
have the special ability to do improv because they are already versed in the art of...
Tell me, is Zoran still around?
No, he's one of the people we couldn't find.
The magic of improv. I pulled that name out of my ass.
Yeah.
I have no idea who Zoran is or why he's important.
There is another one who's been trying to get into the higher areas, but he's pretty low ranking in the nobility. Sofino. Stheno.
Sofino.
S-O-T-H?
That's a weird ass name.
Stheno.
One more time?
Stheno.
E-N-O. Steno.
Steno. Yeah. Steno.
Ah. Like the Greek goddess.
Sure.
That is her name.
There is one person the person who's in charge of the army is Madison. Lady Madison.
Would I recognize that name?
Roll intelligence check.
Where is... Oh, it's right there. 12.
12. It's familiar. Can't really put your tongue on it. If they were part of the army back then, they probably weren't a high-ranking commander.
On that note, I don't recognize any of these other names.
Roll intelligence check on the other ones.
How dare you make me try to be smart?
Hey, you're the one whose mind's been frozen for how many years now?
Your mind is so
for
young and
16.
spry.
Morgan, you've heard of them? They didn't really do much in the way of being a leader. They just kind of listened to people. And then I said, Mickelson or Michelson,
Michelson.
or how do you pronounce the name?
Michael.
did I say he was trade? What did I say he
Head
was
of trade,
again?
yes.
Head of trade?
Mhm.
That one, probably not. There's probably a 50-50 shot they were probably, once again, someone who just knew how the trade worked but wasn't very high ranking in it.
So
So,
nobody of actual importance was ever brought back. That's weird.
Well, I mean, think about it for a second. If anyone that would have been important, like Seraphina, had returned, I think she probably would have been killed at the helm. I mean, if she's there, if someone like royalty or someone who actually had ties to the kingdom came back, you would think that the person who's playing king wouldn't want to get dethroned.
That is fair, unless he could persuade him to his side of doing things.
And also, there is
And they
another
could use
factor.
him as a puppet.
Zebediah speaks up here. So I'm going to assume this is all in character. You guys are talking.
My original comment wasn't in character, but I went along with it because I guess.
It's entirely possible that another reason why he's not too worried about Seraphina now is back then, if any of these people came back, they had a way to contest him in his rule. But now he has a pretty solid ground in the kingdom. It'd be a lot harder to dethrone him now than it would be back then.
Indeed.
When everyone first started waking up.
So it seems we have our work cut out for us. Regardless of what our mission in the area is, I am going to make sure that he does not stay in rule much longer.
Seraphina, even though that sounds really stupid, I want you to know I'll support you in the decision.
Oh, that's... Thank you. I wasn't expecting your support in that. I was about ready to say that regardless of your stance on the matter, I will be doing this, whether you support me or not. So to know that I will have your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Yes, I just do want you to know that overthrowing a government does not sound easy, and it does not sound like it's going to go.
It never is.
Yeah.
My father would spend countless nights.
Yeah, I just want you to know, yeah, my support is just, it sounds like a really dumb idea.
It may be, but this is something that I cannot abide by.
I understand.
This man was a tyrant. And if he truly has taken over my home, I must bring justice to him.
Very, very honorable. And I know I've said some not so good things about honor. But honor is something that I have a grudging respect for.
I'm sure you'll share your stories with us in due time.
Yeah.
Until then, shall we make our final preparations before we set off?
Yeah.
You guys do have to set off tomorrow.
I will be right back real quick.
I do got one question.
You asking Zebediah?
Yeah.
What is it?
Do you have any... Well, I guess I can't ask that. Might have been too long. But I have to ask, what's the... Is there any connections in Silvervale, is it?
Okay.
Silverhelm.
Is it Silverhelm? Silverhelm?
Silverhelm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silverhelm. Got it.
Wait, important question.
Yes.
Why does sometimes you look like a cartoon character, you know, like Charlie Brown cartoon characters, who don't have whites to their eyes? Sometimes you look like that when you're not looking directly up. is weird.
I don't know. Probably
I
because you're
don't
high.
know. It probably because.
Anyways,
So what's your question,
Hold on,
Asterion?
I got a flip device.
It's more of a question of fear. I won't bother with it.
if you have a question now, would be the time to ask it.
Could try to answer to the best I could.
It isn't a guarantee that we'll come back, especially with the mission I intend to undertake. Any questions you have, you should ask them now.
I have some history with one of the kingdoms that might be aligned with it. I'm not too sure. Do you have any word on Rockthenos? It's a kingdom further north. It's been a while since I've been there, but I just need to know what is. Do you know anything about its condition?
I just got a nat 20 for his thought process.
Natural 20 to him being able to think.
I
Is-
got. What did I miss?
Nat 20.
That's awesome.
Sorry, my sibling walked in. Rockvenos. It's we do some things with it. Mostly their northern trade. We get a lot of frozen type stuff from there. Thanks to its colder climate.
Climate?
Yeah. Other than that, we don't do much. We haven't heard much from it. Last I heard, the trader there was still good.
We do have much to learn about our rebuilt kingdom. I don't expect you to have all the answers, but as much information as you can give, it'd be greatly appreciated. Allies, treaties, anything of that sort.
There are some.
Right.
There are some hidden factions in the city. There are those who actively rebel against Xandor's rule. Those are far and few, though. You probably meet one, and then you'd lose them the next day. There are other groups who do rebel in their own way. I can't think of a few groups that try and keep the peace of the old kingdom, or trying to look for an opportunity to replace the rule, but don't actively rebel. So they're a lot less persecuted by the new rule. I would suggest finding someone in that faction if you want to look for allies. I will warn you, though, if you are aiming to derule him and you do find those people, I would say put your trust in them, because no one, and I mean it, no one in that kingdom can stand to Xandor right now. Best to wait for an opportunity to rebel when he does grow weak. Kingdom like what he runs cannot last for long.
When you
What
have
I
a
say
kingdom,
can't affect what you guys choose.
when you have a kingdom built on deception, it won't thrive.
a foundation made of sand is not like that of a foundation made of stone.
Exactly.
That was oddly philosophical of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not stupid. I can get like this sometimes.
Not stupid. You're stupid.
All right.
Oh.
Well, if you have any more information for us, now would be the time to share it. We leave tomorrow.
I can't think of something. If I do, I will send a missive your way. Depending on the
Very well.
urgency, I might have what I remember in the letter.
Can I ask something, guys?
But
Since I can't use my
a
computer,
lot of us have lost our memory of details. Bigger picture stuff is easier, but a lot of details are lost in our minds.
I've tended to notice that as well.
guys,
Still
out of,
locked by stone.
like out of character, I can someone stream the Roll20? I can't see it because I'm not on my computer.
I got it.
All right.
Thank you, Cliff.
So yeah, that's about it.
Well, thank you for the help that you were able to provide.
You're
Boys,
welcome.
let's get going.
And thank you.
Yes.
It's greatly
He
appreciated.
nods
your
to all of
assist.
you guys and waves goodbye as you guys walk out the door. And as you guys walk out, both Ramen and Lilith are nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
Where did
for
they
the
go?
I'm sure they'll be fine. Ramen has proven to be quite capable of herself.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Not to short sell Lilith, of course.
You all flash back to the magic missile wand explosion on the two giant scorpions and the trial combat. Which remind me is still the same day of that.
Anyways,
Think so.
Yeah.
I believe that is everything I wished to attend to. Do you two have anything?
I do. I think we should have a day where we celebrate before we go. I think we need to relax so we can get in the right headspace in order to properly do our job.
You know,
I've never particularly been one for relaxing, but do what you believe you need to do.
all right.
I think I see where you're getting at.
We need to get rid of all our fatigue. And we
If
need
that involves alcohol, I'm not paying for it.
I'll pay for it. I'm not a leech.
Well, damn, tell us how you really feel.
It's a moment, pour.
You guys actually
That's fair.
So you guys want to head back to the tavern and prepare for the next day?
Yeah. I think, or we could go around and spend time interacting with more of the places that we haven't interacted in, just not in like a serious fashion. Just
You
things that
have
we're
quick
interested
access to this city and any city that holds a adventuring guild. You'll be fine.
in. God, we can go back to the tavern and do boring things.
I was gonna say you guys can either do some more roleplay at the tavern, or we can cut to the next day.
I would actually like roleplay then. I want to see what we get up to.
Is there anything you guys would like to do then for the at this point sundown activities, as the sun is probably set at this point, or whatever artificial sun is in this realm?
Artificial sun, artificial sun, artificial sun.
No taking, no taking, no taking.
I will definitely take the sun. Roll to steal the sun.
Can't help but feel like I'm gonna get someone like messaging me. Actually, Sigil has no sun. Screw it. This is my world. Screw.
Actually,
It's just an on-fire version of Sigil just floating through the sky.
Sigil is just a donut ring around a giant mountain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has a ball of fire in the middle of it instead of a mountain, and it just goes through the sky.
Yeah.
Well, one last night in here until we're somewhere completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Born tonight, and then you guys have to meet up with Evelyn to head to the whatever city of Silverhelm you're heading to.
Princess, you nervous at all, or excited to see your kingdom again?
At the moment, my emotions are mixed.
Well, I mean, that does seem about right. I mean, you're coming from a place where you thought your kingdom gone and it's alive, but under the rule of someone else. Can't be an easy feeling.
If you're muted.
Yes, I am. It certainly isn't. Maybe Eglock's right. Maybe I should take some time to relax.
Well,
Let me check.
you don't want to drink 8 hours before
poison.
Not
Yeah,
in the sense of getting drunk.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say you never want to drink 8 hours before out or planning on travel. I mean, portals already mess up your stomach as is. Bit too much alcohol, and then you get yourself a visit with your insides.
Believe me, Sarian, I wasn't planning on having his drink too much. I was just a round or two. That's it. Because I understand that it's not that good to be too intoxicated when doing things that can get killed. So, yeah. But I was planning on us just getting to know each other more, build more teamwork, as well as calming us down before a big day of stress.
Yeah. That gives me an idea, actually.
Oh?
So, how many people are in the tavern right now?
It's already sundown. So there'd be quite a few people. Let's say. Hang on. Apparently, I have two. I just tried to roll 100. Apparently,
There's 100 people in the tavern.
No, it was
you
I
can't
rolled.
even get
I rolled.
to the tavern.
All right, I rolled the dice with the zeros on it. I rolled 2 of them.
So nobody's in there.
Not even us.
80, there are. Okay, that's screw it. There's 87 people in the tavern right now.
How big is this tavern?
Big enough to hold 87 people.
It's one of the bigger taverns in the place.
Maybe we should find somewhere else.
This will be perfect.
This is,
And
I believe this is a tavern you guys have been staying in. You guys have rooms here.
Serafina would be looking around and should nudge Austerian and Eaglock and say, "Look for anyone you think would have a decent amount of money." And she'd basically just look around for like nobles or people who would look like they have more wealth.
Okay, are we rolling like perception or investigation checks?
And no, we are not going to be pickpocketing anyone.
I was just about to ask, what's your plan?
She's gonna pull out a dice set.
Oh, we're gambling.
Oh no,
Sort of.
there's already several gambling tables around. You can see several groups. You can see one group with a dude who's standing behind something that looks like a screen, and everyone else is standing there with papers. And one guy goes, "My generic human Carl would like to mow the grass."
That's not gambling.
Yeah, well,
But
my generic human Bobby would like to read a book, and you can see that one's a lizard folk and one's a dragonborn.
Gotta take that low-hanging fruit, don't you?
What was that?
And you gotta take that low-hanging fruit, don't you? And don't worry. And Serafina's not interested in joining any of those groups because she knows the house always wins.
Always looking.
Well, perhaps with a bit of magic.
Why did you change your voice like that when you say magic?
There are several gambling tables. Roll insight, all of you.
I can't roll. Could someone roll for me?
Literally no, because I don't have access to your deck. Oh, deck?
6.
DM.
Oh, there it is.
I got it.
DM.
Eesh,
Thank
5.
you.
I'm gonna use an inspiration on that actually.
Yeah.
Oh, much better. 18.
No, your inspiration is you add a d6 to it.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Can I keep that 18 though?
No, you gotta use the 5.
How do I d6?
This is so you guys can stack them, but so basically you use a bardic inspiration, whatever bardic inspiration would be at your level right now. That's what you'd use.
Where is dice? How do I dice?
But so Asterion got a 6 in insight.
Oh,
I still need to roll for Eglock.
Oh, am I rolling for Eaglock?
No,
So I don't have his.
I got a sheet up.
That's not it. I found this at one point, now I can't find it again. Oh wait, here it is. D6.
All right.
3, so 8 in total.
You got a 14.
Okay.
I believe you all have at least one inspiration. Do you want to use your inspiration?
No.
No? So we have a 6 and 8 and a 14.
No. I'll use an inspiration, I guess.
I can roll that for him if you want.
All right. Four, 18. All right, that's good.
Yay, my 18 came back.
So Asterion and Serafina, the guys look around, kind of reading each table, and you both walk onto one table. And you're like, perfect. That's a perfect table for us. That is a fair game. And as you guys start to move over towards it, you see as Eglock, you see there's a little halfling underneath the table with like a magnet underneath the people playing.
I think there might be something wrong with this game. What is that little feller doing down there?
She's gonna appear under the table and say, that would appear to be cheating. And she's gonna like say it out loud enough for the players to hear.
You guys see as a plasmoid holding, about ready to roll some dice again, looks up, looks at the guy leading the table, and just stretches back and rocket punches the dude in the face, and the table breaks out into a brawl.
Is there any money on the table at the moment? Any like wagers or anything?
There's wagers all over the place. The table has gotten flipped at this point as one of the Leonid players just grabbed the table and flipped it at the dude, and is now throttling the halfling that was underneath the table.
Hey,
Seraphina's going to nudge Eglock, make a quick gesture at the coins and everything that's been scattered everywhere, and then she's going to go and try and separate the fight.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta use my stealth here. My +7
intimidation, performance, or persuasion, and then tell me how you're gonna do it. And then I need a stealth check from Eglock then. If Eglock's gonna try to steal the money.
For performance, I'm going to
No, you're doing stealth.
You're doing stealth. Because it sounds like Seraphine is asking you to grab the money.
Okay, I'll grab the money.
Yeah, she's nudging you, and she's gonna quickly gesture at the money that's been scattered everywhere.
Yeah. Roll that stealth check, Digman.
And Osterion, what are you doing at this current moment while this fight just broke out because Seraphina called out cheating?
Wait, can I throw the blanket up in an attempt to get everyone to go to look at that instead of the floor?
They are currently looking at each other, punching them in the face.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying the other people in the tower, the other 87 people here.
I'm sure they're also looking at the.
They're all watching the fight that just broke out.
Dude, have you ever seen a Western movie? Everyone immediately focuses on the bar fight that happens.
Yeah, fair.
You see the one of the Harrigan triplets hop over and try and help break up the fight. You can see it's one of the other brother go, stop, please, just chill out, everyone. And then the chair bonks him in the side of your head. He's like, all right, that's it.
Seraphina's gonna step in the middle of them.
Ooh.
And
here, I know exactly what to do. Oh no, I can only do this on myself.
I still need checks from
hilarious if I
two
could
of you.
give it to someone else. Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
I was going to give Osterion kinetic jaunt to where he can walk through the space of other creatures and it doesn't count as difficult terrain.
I can just picture you just like, I'm ignoring this while just smoothly dodging everything.
He just activates Ultra Instinct as people try to go hit him and his shield's just blocking everything, or he's just walking right past it.
His big ass fucking going to Goku, just fucking.
Because man, I've seen this way too many times. I've seen way too many bar fights break out. You just keep walking. I've seen way too many bar fights break out. This is a regular Monday.
He just sees it going on and he's just
no.
I'm gonna go find a different table, and he's gonna he's walking directly through the fight, and he's like. You know you all look pathetic, right?
the plasmoid who is now on top of the guy who was running the table and is punching the dude tries to do a backwards kick at you but just bounces off your shell.
I mean he can still roll the hit. I only have an AC of 17 at the moment.
Meanwhile, Seraphina's going to be.
It's more for the provoke of opportunity attack. And a narrative way of saying how you don't provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah, he just does the backwards kicks and Osterion just turns to the side.
Just another fist comes flying out and he turns to the side again.
Just starts spinning in a circle.
Good try, but still, all of this just makes you look even worse than the cheaters.
Oh?
He just turns around and walks away to a different table.
Back off, turtle. And then he gets right back to pummeling the guy who was in head of the table.
Seraphina would be pulling them apart and saying, no need for such violent acts. I'm sure we can all come to an agreement. And she's just going to continue speaking keeping their attention.
With
Well,
11
Iglock is down for that money.
persuasion, with 11 persuasion, you don't really get all of them to stop fighting, but you do get at least like 1 or 2 or 3 of them to back off and step away. But there's still like the Leonid throttling the halfling and the plasmoid attacking the person who's running the table.
Hey, can I say Iglock does something that would be funny?
What?
As like the crowd's like gathering to get closer to the fight, Iglock just yells out in the middle of the crowd, "Grab his dick and twist it!"
Oh my god!
All right, roll charisma check with disadvantage.
Grab his dick and twist it!
You need to still roll my checks.
Don't want to
Seraphina
roll
just
that
quickly
charisma.
glance angrily at Iglock.
Also, you still need to do that self check, which is now at disadvantage too.
I can't do them. You have to do them. I'm not in roll 20 right now. My computer's dead.
I was waiting for you to tell me that you wanted to do it, but chaos broke out. All right. We're gonna roll the stealth check to see if you at least get the money.
I could even like go for it. My stealth is bad, but I could do it. I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Never mind. Iglock's good. Even with that disadvantage, he got a 20. Not natural, but a 20.
Yes.
But I'm just gonna roll that raw charisma for you. This one is gonna be at disadvantage too. No matter what, the fight is killed. It just depends on how much everyone thinks your comment was funny or not. Ooh, that's an 8. That's an 8.
Let me have the
You,
advantage,
my friend,
please.
have just killed the whole mood of the tavern. Everyone just walks away and just starts muttering, "Boom, creep."
Fucking creep.
Come on, could you have given me the 21? It was funny.
No.
Throughout the rest of the night, as you guys are doing whatever you're doing, Iglock just gets constant side eyes.
I don't fucking care. Do you think he cares?
He's probably too drunk to care.
You guys haven't had a lick of alcohol yet. You guys just got here.
Iglock's perpetually drunk, I'm convinced.
Listen, it got people away from looking at me. Okay,
Yeah.
They didn't want to look at me, so it works.
We'll say though, you guys get
Well, the reason why I was the reason I was saying I was doing that, I was saying important, by the way. I was saying like the crowd as they're going around me, so I'm hidden in the crowd. But
yeah.
I don't think that concept went through when I was saying it.
No, I got that, but everyone just heard you yell that, and just by wave of like, who said that? And everyone just looks where everyone else is looking. Okay, so you guys got 2. Iglock got 2 platinum, 4 gold.
We're gonna need to add
8,
this.
8 silver, and 12 copper.
Meanwhile, Asterian's sitting down at another table that's probably cheating because of his low insight. Man, ruffians, am I right?
Yeah. Just
on 7.
I want to say Iglock wasn't saying that as a joke. He was saying it as an actual like advice.
Yeah, those people are quite wild. The person doing out the car says as another person just happens to be standing right behind you.
Hard for him to see anything with that giant shell, though. So by the
Screw
way,
it. I'm gonna roll something here. That's a 7.
What were you rolling?
Seraphina, roll perception check.
Nice.
Perception. All right, you guys. Let's see. I'll roll it. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. You look over and you see that Iglock has fallen for the classic random guy standing behind him, giving away what cards he has. maneuver.
You mean
But the
Asterion?
problem is that Asterion is so large that the guy is actively trying to like look over him to see what the cards are, but he just
He's trying
can't
to
like get
climb
a
on
good
his shell and
vision.
shit.
Hey, Asterion, can you help me come clean up over here? She mostly says that just to get him to turn around and see the guy.
Bro,
He's just-
fucking Ultra Instinct sidesteps him.
I mean, I am concentrating on kinetic jaunt, and it lasts for up to a minute. So
I would
he
say
just,
at this point it's almost over.
yeah, at this point he's looking at the cards. He doesn't even know what he's playing. Well, I mean, I am intelligent, so can I make a roll to see if I know the game I'm playing?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
He's
I feel like you wouldn't be I feel like you wouldn't be dumb enough to sit at a table and be like, Uno, and you're playing poker.
That's a 15.
All right.
He's playing Russian roulette, but he doesn't see the gun.
He's playing Russian roulette, but he can't kill himself because of his AC.
I can't hit myself with a gun. No.
Asterion wins Russian roulette.
I'm trying to choose what you are playing. You are playing a version of medieval poker.
Poker.
Yeah.
Medieval poker.
Poker, how poker would have been played back then.
I don't have proficiency in that card gaming set, so
By
Do
the
you
way,
have proficiency? What do you have proficiency in gaming wise?
I don't have any proficiency in games. I have the closest I have is navigator's tools and water vehicles.
All right.
quick question. How much money did you say Chicken got? Because he doesn't have access to his sheet, so I'll just put it on mine.
I believe it was
It was
Two
platinum.
Yeah, Eagle just
platinum.
comes over and hands it.
What did I say for the gold? Did I say 3
I
or
think you
4
said
gold?
8.
I didn't say 8 gold. I know that.
You said 8.
Check the VOD.
I said 8. I said 8 silver, I believe. And then
Then 6
12
gold.
copper.
Then 6 gold.
And 40 gold, you said?
Not 40 gold.
40 gold, yeah, 40 gold. 40 gold.
Not 40 gold.
40 gold.
Maybe I'm
Maybe it was
just gonna
20.
say 6 gold.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
you
was
got
probably
2
20. It was probably
platinum, 6 gold, 8 silver, and 12 copper.
So we
Okay.
just increased.
And then a
it by,
couple
like-
electrum pieces that you just toss to the side. Because who uses electrum?
No, what the like? I just bring it up and hand it to her, and I'm just like, I picked up everything that was on the ground.
She's gonna toss the electrum to the side. Because even in her time, it was useless. And then she'll walk over to Asterion.
Eagle-Hawk would follow her.
You guys see, as you walk up,
He's
you guys see the dude standing there, like almost crawling on Asterion, just sees you guys walking up and just like, whoop, whoop, and just hurries away.
And I just grab him. Can I grab him and be like, "What the fuck were you doing?"
No, he's gonna like Asterian's
he's
gonna
long
look over
gone.
his shoulder to like look at the guy, and he was just about to ask like, "Hey yo, is this hand good?" And then he sees like he sees Serafina and Eagle coming up, and it's like, "Wait, I don't know you. What you doing behind me?" I mean,
Nothing,
you
sir,
could go
nothing.
for a swing, but that's my hardest part.
No, I believe he was cheating as well.
He's gonna look
think
over the
he's-
table at the other guy and just like give a glare like, "Were you trying to cheat off me?"
No, sir. I had no idea what any of your cards were, mainly because my team was an idiot. I had no idea what your cards are, sir. I would not cheat. I am a complete
Serafina
honest
would just-
player.
Serafina would just pull her dagger out of her boot and just stab it down on the table. I don't appreciate lying.
He bends down, goes up, and just sets it down. Roll intimidation. sets down a box. Roll an intimidation check to see how much gold he gives you to just get you away from him.
Damn.
Can I assist Seraphina in intimidation?
I'm
He
gonna
is currently holding
right
the
now, yes,
co-conspirator.
but say it sooner for future reference.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, I was saying because Egon could be like kind of like a stand rising from the user behind, just fucking massive fucking dude behind Seraphina. Just they can't see his face probably.
All right.
He can't see his face through all this fur.
Yeah, they just see two red glowing eyes.
He quickly sets down and slides the box over to you, just like, "Yep, no, go ahead, just take my earnings. Just don't ruin my table, please."
Hey, come now. I mean, even if it is a bit of a charlatan, he's still got a job he needs to do.
And he can do it honestly. And she'll pull her dagger out, spin it around, and stick it back into her boot.
Egon would stop being in scary mode.
Come now. We don't need to be so cruel.
And if
We
one
can
of
be
you
better
opens
than
up
these
the
guys.
box, you guys find 37 platinum, or at least 37 platinum worth.
Here. I know what we can do.
She's gonna split it in half, first of all.
Yeah, I don't
Come
want
on.
it. You guys keep it.
This is still his fair earnings. Why don't
Not
I'd say half
fair.
of it was fair.
Well, I mean, it's his table, it's his setup. How
It's also
about
his hooligan
it's-
staring over your shoulder.
and how far did that get him?
Not very far before I drove a dagger into his table.
By the way, Asterion is just gonna like drop the cards on the table and go, "Was that a good hand, by the way?"
She
Roll a
would-
d20, just raw d20.
Raw,
Can I
raw
look over it
D20.
too?
I'll raw
Yeah.
dog it.
Can I look over it too?
Is it?
Seraphina would glance at the cards.
What?
He has a negative luck.
All right, I have to. Give me a moment.
You were actually playing with Uno cards.
Given the wrong cards for the game.
Bro,
I was legit gonna search up the worst hand in poker, but no, he flips it over, and you can tell like those are not the correct playing cards. And the dude sitting at the table was like, when did those get shuffled into the deck?
Asterion, those aren't the correct cards for the game you were playing.
How did you get those? Who dealt those to you?
The guy reaches over and picks it up, just like, I didn't even put these in the deck. How did these get in? This-
How did these even get here?
yeah.
How did I get here?
Asterion's like, well, how? I swear, I just walked up, saw that a game was being played, wanted to get away from the big hassle, and then I dealt a hand that didn't even match the game?
That is correct. Now, what were you saying about this man's hard-earned money? Oh no! You called it what did you call it?
Fair earned money.
Fair-earned money. That's what it was.
I
Yeah.
wasn't
Nothing
even
fair
given the
about
right
this.
cards.
This is why we treat them this way.
You
out
know
there.
what? I think this is gonna be a good story later on, and I value a good story more than money. So, here,
Well, with how
about-
much Eglock drinks, I also value money.
Yeah.
why not? Why not 60-40?
That seems fair enough.
We
I
let
don't want
him
it.
keep most of his winnings, and we take a percentage, leave him alone, let the less intelligent come in. Does that sound like a fair deal? And he's asking the person on the other side.
You guys look over, and the guy's looking at someone like, you go through this deck real quick and get out any of those cards to see if there's any more that got mixed in there? And the guy's like, yeah, sure.
How many other guys did we accidentally scam?
Here.
I wonder when we were so easy tonight.
Does that sound like
It was just some other stranger at the table.
I was wondering how come we made 32 platinum off this. We only ever make like 10.
Does that sound like Does that sound like a fair deal to you?
Yeah, fair deal.
Speaking
there
of,
are a lot more focus on how that happened.
this is gonna make for a very good story in the future, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Also,
You said-
apparently,
You
I
said
need to
32
have
platinum, right?
the page up. Yeah, 32.
Yeah, he
I thought
had
he said
37
37.
platinum.
Oh,
He
37?
said, yeah, 37.
37.
37.
Let me do the math real quick because
I already got it. We'll take 22 and they'll take 15.
No, we're taking the 40.
I thought you said we were taking the majority.
No, I mean it's.
I'm
still
pretty sure you
their
guys said
work.
they take the majority.
They take the 60, we take the 40. We don't
Fine.
exactly need it. I mean, then again, maybe I would like to. You know what? We'll take
You-
the 40 if you let me sit down and play a fair game, because I do want to learn this.
I'm not sure.
Alright, but I'm on standby just in case.
I don't
Well-
want you to get into gambling. I've heard it's very bad for you.
Well,
As you
that's
guys
the
say
thing,
that, you
like-
just look over at the dude who's clearly trying to cheat over Asteria's shoulder. He just looks away again. You see he's joined some other random table and is just sitting down trying to act like a regular person.
Well, at least he's doing better. Anyway,
So
I guess he's gonna extend his hand to the person who is dealing. Name's Asterion.
so we get 15?
Yeah, 15 plot, I think. 37 times 0.4.
Uh,
14.8
which-
rounded up.
Yeah,
15.
I'm just
Which,
rounding
if
for
my math is
simplicity.
correct, that if you're getting 15, that should be 150 gold. Gold's worth.
Currently
What?
I'm
Brock!
currently
'Cause
I'm
I
sitting
believe-
at
I believe it
17
is-
platinum.
The ratio is by 10. Copper is the lowest. 10 copper is a silver. 10 silver is a gold. 10 gold is a platinum.
I'm currently sitting at 17 platinum, 16 gold, 8 silver, 12 copper.
Yeah.
Because apparently I've been designated the group bank.
Yeah.
You are the group sugar mommy.
And on that note, she's gonna look at Asterion and say, "Alright, so how much do you want to play with?"
What would you fine gentlemen say is a good starting bet?
Well, if you guys want to learn, I would say it's fill the table. Any of you guys have experience playing poker?
No,
I'm more of a dragon chess lady myself.
I don't
Hmm.
really play games all that often.
Well, it's just a matter of filling for it. You can have as many you can put down as you play. So how we're gonna do this is I am going to. You guys want me to row in front of everyone or row in secret and just keep it a secret rather not you win?
Dealer's
I would-
choice.
Yeah, deal
Dealer's
with choice.
choice.
All right, I'll
Oh,
roll
if
in
you're-
secret. You roll not in secret, and we'll find out what we get at the end. So how this is
where the house always wins.
yeah.
Serafina will give 8 gold to both Asterion and Eglock. So 16
Alright.
gold in total.
So we're
So-
gonna do this 3 rounds. First round, we all roll a d20. Second round, same way. Third round, same way. Whoever gets the
can't
highest
roll.
out of 3 wins.
I'll roll in favor of Eglock.
So this is how we're gonna play the game. So
Serafina, why don't you
you-
join?
so very quickly, the guy shuffles a deck, trying to do deck shuffling sounds.
That's actually pretty well. And you lost it.
pass. Yeah.
Alright.
And
So we're
passes out
rolling?
the correct number of cards and sets
Mhm.
down the main deck and is like, okay, first round, look at your cards and everyone roll.
Astarion's like constantly like holding his hand to Serafina, like, is this good? Is this a good hand?
Okay,
Well,
so you.
B flu.
You got a 7.
I thought that was
So-
your roll.
No, that's
First-
yours. I'm rolling for you.
First flip is an ace.
Yeah, what do we have?
Uh,
Feeling
We'll
so
find-
good right now.
You
we'll
flip
find
3
out in a second.
You flip 3 cards out first.
Oh. How do you play poker, Floof? I've never played poker. Help
Well,
me.
okay, for the way you're describing it, it's Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
So you flip 3 cards first, and then you go around, do your bids and everything. And once everyone has bid, then you flip the next card, then you do the same amount of bids, then you flip the next card.
All right.
And everyone starts with 2 cards.
All right. Everyone has the right amount of cards then, and now our bids will go around. How much you want to bid, betting on how much you guys rolled?
I'm going to bid like 2 gold because I also have gold myself. Oh god, that was my.
Is there such thing as folding to where I don't put anything in
Yes.
the pot?
Yes, you can fold and you have withdrawn from the game.
Yeah.
Like Astarion's like looking at what's on the what's on the table, then back at his hand, and he's like,
And Serafina would just slowly shake her head no.
I'm just gonna. He's gonna like put it down and slide it towards the table and go. I'm gonna hold on to what I've got.
There-
I'm not playing that.
For if you want to do another round, there is technically a starting fee that I forgot to mention.
Yeah, so did
I
I.
think- Yeah. For
There's
now, it would
the
be a 10
beginning
copper
ante.
starting fee.
So that's just like to get into the game, and if you
Yeah.
fold, you forfeit the ante
Yeah.
and any chance you have at winning it.
Right.
But in order to stay into the game, you have to match any whatever the highest bid is at that moment.
Yeah, we're not. How much is it? 1 gold.
2.
2 gold.
I'll stay in to put 2 gold in.
Yeah,
Glock.
I will. I'm not confident with this whatsoever. I will forfeit 2 gold. I will fold.
All right.
No, you forfeit the 10 copper as the
Yeah.
starting ante. You
Oh,
put
yeah.
you put in 2 more gold if you want to stay in.
Nope, we are not. We are holding on to
Alright.
that gold.
Alright, so you take away 10 copper.
I don't have 10 copper.
I gave you 8 gold.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and. I have 8 gold, which means I have 800
copper.
copper.
Oh yeah, 800
copper.
copper.
I want to play it like that.
Yeah.
I'll do some conversions and I'll have it set up in a bit.
All right. So you fold. Eaglock, you are continuing.
Eaglock put in 2.
2 gold. All right. So roll again on for Eaglock.
For Eaglock, he gets a 7 again. If he gets another 7, he wins the jackpot. Wait,
Yeah, I
for
was
a
gonna
game.
say, we playing the lucky roll at this point?
Yeah, apparently.
And unfortunately, Eaglock is not here at the moment.
All right.
I
Shake
was really
hand.
hoping we were going to be able to stall this out until he got back, but
I don't think I'm lacking this game all
Alright.
that much.
While he's
It is
when he's
game
coming
of
back. Well, he's coming back. I just want guys to show you guys what I rolled.
it
What was it? I can't see.
was a 20.
Oh my word.
I
House
rolled
always
in the
wins.
dice tower first. I got a 20. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Not rolling the dice tower anymore. Screwing you guys over. And another 20.
So the first roll was a 22.
Yeah, he rolled a 20 twice. And I'm like, well, apparently this game just hates me. And this is
house
why I don't
always
play poker.
wins.
Yeah.
Damn important! I didn't know you were bringing loaded dice to this game.
I'm not. When I did the roll, just barely, when I was telling the story, I rolled and I got a 1. I'm not joking. I got a 1 when I was doing the whole entire example roll. I got a 3.
House always wins, but they don't want you to know it.
See, I am the firm believer that I don't have roll luck. I have whatever would be stupid for me to roll at that exact moment is what I roll.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. It's not,
Much
oh,
like
I
how-
always roll for epic moments, or I always don't roll for epic moments. It's always, oh, I always roll for dumb stuff.
Yep. Has anyone encountered the desire sensor in a Monster Hunter game?
No.
So
I'm waiting.
basically, it's basically a myth that the Monster Hunter fan base has come up with that Capcom has implemented a desire sensor into the Monster Hunter games
Yeah.
that knows when you're trying to get a specific piece, and so the monster will not give you that piece.
Just like, oh,
That's
to build this armor
cool.
set, you need this one piece. All right, we'll limit how likely you are to get that one piece.
You want a Rathian tail? You are never getting one. Oh, you don't need any more Anjanath nose bones? Here you go, have 20.
You know, to be fair, that would be the perfect way to keep people playing because they just keep trying. Oh, Eaglelock, you're back. You rolled a 7.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know how long I could improv that.
Yeah.
What?
You rolled
I'm
a
sorry,
7. Do you want to continue your betting or no?
You are currently 2 gold and 10 copper in.
I'll do. I guess I'll do 2 more gold.
All right. 2
And
more
or
gold
1
it
gold.
is. 2 more gold it is. And yeah, well, last roll. Let's go.
20.
If I get 777, can I win?
We've made that decision already. But you got a 4, so.
Yeah.
So is this correct? 4 gold, 20 silver, 20 copper equals 8.
Yeah.
No, it says only 6. Oh yeah, I see. I'm incorrect. It's
Alright.
Oh, 8 gold.
4 gold,
So-
30 silver, 30 copper.
So as the first 2 rounds of flipping the card are played, you can get people sitting around the table just starting to shake their head a little bit. And Serafina standing over both of them watching their cards. You get a little bit nervous, and on that last turn, as they flip in the cards, you hope that maybe Eaglock might luck out in the last little bit. But they
She's
flip
hoping that
over the
Eaglock will
card.
learn his lesson.
And Eaglock doesn't have it. He doesn't win the pot.
Eaglock subtract 4 gold and 10 copper. And by Eaglock, I mean imported, because I forgot Eaglock doesn't have access to his shit.
Yeah.
I will do that.
And by Eaglock, I mean...
Chicken.
well, no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, imported can do that. I gave him 8 gold, so you can just do the math from there.
All right, there we go. I got it now. So I have 190 copper left, 20 silver, and 4 gold. After that first round.
All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, neither of you win the pot. And for everyone who wanted to know what I rolled, first round 17, second round natural 20, third round 13.
Jesus.
Good rolls throughout the entire time. Sheesh.
Yeah.
He's stealing our luck.
I want you
always
to know the last roll I did not do in the dice tower, and I still got higher.
The
I got
house
a
always
15
wins.
right now for just another roll.
Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged.
Yep.
With
thought you knew
pot,
that.
with that pot cleared, Seraphina, you saw no cheating. The guy looks up, is like, "What? Do you guys want to go for another round?"
I don't think I like this gambling business.
The sailor inside me is calling me to another game.
Egon stands up and is like, "This is not as good as drinking alcohol."
Well, you
Right.
do still have about 4 gold left over.
Eglock is out. Is Osterion entering another round?
I will remove 10 more copper. I am down for another round.
Egon
All right.
goes again.
What is
gold
Seraphina
of drinks?
doing?
Seraphina will simply watch.
All right, and what is Eglock doing?
Egon goes over to the bar and
Uh,
gets. How much can I get for one gold, by the way?
A gold. I believe I made the joke last time of a gold would be enough to buy a round of drinks for the night. Or was how much gold was that the last time when you bought the whole building drinks again?
I believe that was 1 gold.
5. That was
All
5
right.
gold.
Was
That
it
was
5?
5 gold.
Yeah.
All right, 1 gold will probably get you the whole
50
tavern.
drinks.
We'll probably get the whole tavern 10 rounds of drinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
do
wow,
that.
inflation hit hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for. I'm gonna do that,
5
but not
gold.
drink as much as I normally would.
I made the joke of spend it all night, but it was more of a joke. But 5 gold probably got everyone more like 50 rounds, which is basically all night.
Got everyone in the club getting tipsy.
Yeah.
Seraphina's
Yeah.
just gonna stand by Osterian and kind of just guiding him
All right.
through the game.
Do your first roll.
Let me.
DM, don't look behind you.
All
A
right.
7.
Decks are pulled out, filled
You are
out.
getting
Seraphina,
so many 7s.
look at the first 2 cards on the dealer are flipped over. Seraphina, you get a look at Stereon's cards, and you have a good feeling about this turn. Next round.
She would nod to Osterian and say that he should stay in.
Right.
I'll call then. That's what it is, right? You call.
Someone
don't know
makes a
why,
bet,
but-
and then everyone calls. I believe is how it works.
Am I getting the lingo right? Am I sounding smarter when it comes to the game?
I don't like this gambling business.
Right.
I think Egon would have come back by now, by the way.
If it were just DM and the dealer, I believe the dealer would make the initial bet.
All right. There is other players. It's not just
Other
you.
people at the table.
Yeah, there are
No,
other
other
players. There are
25?
4 other
Please-
players.
Please tell me the plasmoid that tried hitting me earlier is at the table too.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Yes, after having been calmed down, he's sitting at that table, hoping to not be at another scam table. You can see that he's taking extra care to make sure that his see-through body doesn't show the cards behind him.
I completely forgot about that. The plasmoids are see-through.
Yeah.
Mhm. Hey, it's a jelly dude.
But yeah, what are you betting?
I put in the 2 gold for a call.
All right, 2 gold it is. Everyone else slides in 2 golds. Second round. That's crooked.
Oh my word!
Natural 1!
How
All right,
many natural ones can I roll in a single night simulator?
Well, if we scroll up, apparently the only one of us who can roll above a 10 is
Alright.
the DM.
In this game, nat ones are not double failures. You just rolled a 1. That's it. And the cards are flipped over, and Seraphina, you're iffy. He could win or he could not. Depends on what the next round is like.
It's up to you, Asterion.
It's up
Could
to
go
your
either
luck.
way.
It's up to his luck, more like.
I ain't got much else, but no. You don't get far if you don't leave the shore.
All right.
Let's do it.
All in! Just shove it.
He's gonna put in his last 2 gold and
All right.
we're
That is
putting it
a
on the line.
4 gold, 10 copper pot. Roll it.
Times 4 because everyone has to put in.
Yeah.
Hi, cat.
That was a 14! Bullshit!
You want to roll that again real quick for me?
Did you tie? Oh my god, you
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
That hit and stopped. That did not
know
keep
what?
rolling.
Screw this. Inspiration. Use what you can use an inspiration die for this.
Well, I have 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well, money.
Fuck it. I'm putting everything I've got in this.
You're using
Look
all of
at
that. You're
I
gonna use
used
all your
fucking
inspirations.
3.
I think you.
I used all fucking 3.
All right. You know what? Screw it. The story
now you
stuff
got
is
2
gonna
more
happen
fours
right
than
now.
that.
All right. So Seraphina, you watch as they flip over the cards and he lost. You know what cards he got, and you go to console him, but Asterion flips over his cards, and did they change? He won, but those weren't the numbers he had.
What? Elok like finally comes over. By the way, I'm pretty sure he's been over. Can he be looking at the cards too? Like the fuck?
And you get 40 copper, no, 50 copper counting yourself if you already removed it. If you didn't remove it, 40 copper, 40 gold. Not 40 gold, 80. You get 80 gold.
80?
Yeah. Not 80, no, my brain is shutting off. 8. You
I was
get
gonna
8
say,
gold.
like, you put in 4.
Sorry, no.
It's the
I'm
other
still
people
not
playing.
8.
I took all of their money.
My brain shut off, don't worry.
It'd be 16.
Anyway, I have no more inspiration left.
Yeah,
It'd be
no.
4 each player, and there were 5 players. Oh no, yeah, so
That's
you
the
put
power
down
of
5
fuck it full send.
there are 5 players counting Asterion, right? Okay, so it'd be 20 gold.
Oh, so I get 20?
Yeah. The 4 that you bid in plus 16 from the other players.
Wait. Wait, I feel like he's looking around and he's like, I swear, he's like nervous that like people are gonna accuse him of cheating.
She's gonna look at the dealer.
He like stands up and he's like holding his hands out. He goes, yo can look. I don't have anything hidden. I promise. I am not.
Asterion, you don't have sleeves. Why did you roll for that? You wouldn't have found cards anyways.
He slips cards out of his pocket and puts it in Asterion, then pats and finds it. Like a police officer searching for marijuana and he finds it suddenly underneath the console. Oh, I see you have cards here. A prom.
He don't even got pockets.
Man, that's crazy. The cards changed. Well, we get to take all this money.
I kind of wish I was telepathic here. I'd talk to the guy and. Oh well.
She's just gonna shake her head and count it up to karma.
Eglock's sort of be like, this is weird. This is too weird. And
Sarion, do you want me to hold this since I apparently have been designated the group bank?
Well, I like to make a lot of visits to a good friend, so I'll be fine holding on to it.
I'll leave it to you then.
But it was up for another round. I mean, certainly we can't just go around and end it like that.
I just realized I was muted.
And we don't have to keep playing after that invitation.
Yeah. All right. So for everyone who did not hear what I was saying when I was muted, I was basically saying to everyone that like the people around the table were like, "What are you talking about cheating? There was no cheating." Like no one else is aware that the cards changed.
They're all in on it.
Eglock being experienced with like the bullshit that can come around from like fake creatures and just like magic in the wild, just he isn't trusting this. He's just like, there's something going on here, right?
Don't worry about it, Eglock. I'm sure it'll sort itself out or something. Go get another drink, buddy.
No, you don't understand. This
She's
would
just
be
gonna
like
gently push Eglock back to the bar.
All right.
Get back in there.
Did you spend a gold on drinks, by the way,
Not gonna cause
Eglock?
any more scenes.
I guess he'd go back to drinking, just like still thinking about it, you know, like something had to have done that.
We'll figure it out later, buddy. We're not gonna cause any more scenes tonight.
I'm saying like he's in like the thinker position at his table, just like occasionally taking drinks of alcohol, just like extremely confused and just like forming theories in his head.
Yeah. Man, I feel extremely dumb about muting my mic when my sibling walked in.
You haven't been muted the whole time.
No, it was after the whole entire fiasco with the Odre thing.
The whole entire fiasco with the whole entire thing.
It was after
my D&D sessions.
I believe I was muted after I was saying the first time that I think either after or before it was when the guy went over and frisked Osterion.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right.
Seraphina's just going to be like sitting next to Eglock, trying to just like get him to stop worrying about it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sitting there thinking about it, man. He's like suspiciously taking drinks of it, like drinks while like looking around, just like.
Eglock, the longer you think about it, the less it's going to make sense, especially with how much you're drinking.
Right, so.
No. This is helping me think. Don't worry. He just downs more.
Eglock, okay, well, you're already too far gone, aren't you?
There's.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll be dealing with that tomorrow.
You good, Dungeon?
I think my display's just shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, my monitors.
Oh.
We
I
can
think my
still see
dog
you.
accidentally. Yeah, I can assume that. I just think my dog might have accidentally tripped one or two of them. Let me get under the desk and take a look.
I was more referring to I saw someone hit you with a plate.
Oh yeah, there was a plate. He doesn't want the plate. Oh, he's keeping the plate.
All right.
What did he give you?
A plate? Were you not paying attention?
There was something on the plate.
It was a plate.
Anyways, you guys can continue to celebrate the night away, or we can go to your long rest state.
I have an idea imported. I want to send it to you.
Oh, well, Seraphina's pretty satisfied with the outcome of tonight, other than Eaglock getting more drunk than she was wanting. But that's neither here nor there, and honestly, she should have expected that.
Quick question. What was the name of the random name you threw out again at me?
Me?
Yeah.
Ask me about it later and I'll remember, because right now I have Zevlor stuck in my head.
Alright, because I think I forgot to put that guy's name down.
That random arbitrary name I just randomly threw out.
Yeah.
You're going to make him an actual character?
I might.
I sent you what I was thinking imported.
We'll see. We'll see if I want to do that.
Okay.
But if you guys are all ready for the resting, we will start the long rest. And as you guys prepare to wake up in the morning to head to Silverhelm, thoughts filled of what they might lead for you, especially Seraphina, and the thoughts of possibly getting answers to what happened that night. And I don't know, possibly the thought of what Zebediah told you goes through your mind too. As you think on all this stuff, you have a dream. And you wake up in the middle of the wilderness as your captain, as you are not leading this group, you are a lieutenant. Your captain, Jacob, kicks you. Wake up, soldier. Get on your feet.
I'm up. Jacob, you need to be more gentle with those kicks.
You need to learn to be a soldier. You made your family let you do this. Be a soldier. Kicks you again.
Hey, I'm already up. You don't need the second kick.
Soldier needs to be obedient to their leader. Listen to their leader.
Why are you kicking me?
Because you're talking back.
Because you keep kicking me.
All right. Remember. All right, you're up. Come out to the tent. Come outside. Line up with the rest of them. And he walks out of your tent.
She follows him. You know, this is earlier than training was.
We ain't training. We are outside the city the cockatrices were located. You remember this? Don't you remember your mission? We're heading here.
Yes,
this is your first combat mission. This is a lot of your first combat mission. Now remember, cockatrices are not very deadly, but they can still be a problem. Remember to keep away from their eyes. Thank you for the raid, Sayuna.
Guys, cat.
You look them in the eyes, you're good as stone. Focus up and stay in line. If you see one, let the rest of the team know. And he starts to lead to the hike towards the camp, towards the town.
Seraphina would be the first to follow.
And you guys start to march in order as you guys search through the town, and occasionally you hear the what sounds like the clatter of chicken feet running down the streets. And as you walk through, one of the other soldiers, Ryan, taps you in the shoulder and goes, "Are all these statues previous human people?" You look around at the 100 of statues that are just frozen in the moments of fear.
I'm afraid so.
Cockatrices can really do this?
Yes, especially to unsuspecting people. People who aren't prepared for this kind of thing.
Hello, Lilith. We are doing a dream sequence.
FPS raised. I'm here now.
Hello.
Full Metal Jacket.
You
Yeah.
sound very
One.
sad, Sayana. Are you okay?
It's just that I was at this FPS race that I was participating with a lot of content creators. So I'm just tired because I finished eating my food, came home, and immediately started grinding.
Oh yay. The
Fun.
grind is real.
I've
Yeah, but
become
guess
a space
what?
warlord in the
What?
Outer Rim.
We won.
Nice.
We won.
Nice.
We love to hear it.
That's what we
Yeah.
like to hear.
I had no idea how correct they are. They're
That's what
smoking
I'm been waiting
something.
for. That's what it's all about. Oh.
All right.
Ah.
Back into the dream sequence. As you guys walk through, your captain Jacob stops in front of y'all. What does Seraphina do?
So,
Jake, do you hear that? They're circling us. Keep your vision at their feet. Don't look them in the eyes. Circle up.
Seraphina would circle up and draw her greatsword.
All right. And as you guys circle around each other, you hold your family's greatsword in your hand. As you hold it, you think your present self in the dream can't really help but think, this looks like the broken sword I have. And it's at that thought your present self in the dream thinks that a whole gaggle of cockatrices come storming down the streets. You guys launch into combat, swinging your swords, cutting them down, using a whole bunch of smites, magic, whatever you guys have at your utility.
An
As you
infestation.
Yeah. As you cut down one after another, you hear Jacob yell, Seraphina, behind you!
She would spin around.
And as you spin around, your eyes accidentally lock with a cockatrice 5 inches away from your face, and you wake up in a cold sweat.
She would be breathing heavily. As is there a window in her room?
Yeah, all the rooms
Good.
have windows.
She would glance out the window and try and gauge what time it is.
It is sunrise right now.
A dream. A dream of that night.
First one you've had ever. The newest memory you've received. And
Been dreaming.
we're gonna cut away from that to ask Sayana, what has Lilith been doing after talking with Ramen?
I have no idea where we are in the story. Either
We are
the
the
angle
next
is
day.
going on.
We are the next day.
We were right after we went to interrogate that guy, and your
Zebediah, and you
character
had
went
that
off
talk
With
with
Ramen.
Ramen.
So you
I mean,
know,
do
I
you-
know how to. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know how to properly answer with ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Wood.
Hmm?
In what manner, DM?
Morning wood?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
We're
All
not
right.
that deep. There isn't Rule 34 of our characters yet.
Well, like, okay, depends. Like, you want me to start the conversation off like chill
No.
or like serious?
No, just run down. What do you think Lilith would have done if they would they have hanged out with Robin for the rest of the day or gone shopping real quick? What would they have done?
Well, I feel like Lilith would show Ramen all the interesting food they have to, out there. Because isn't Ramen a robot, right?
No,
No, that's
Ramen is
Jay.
that's
Okay.
Jay. Ramen is the Kenku. And I think
I
Ramen would know more of the places here than you would, honestly.
I mean, yeah, but have they ever explored? Because just because they've seen the places doesn't mean they've been to.
Yeah, I guess Ramen would have said, I normally eat in, but there's a few places I've wanted to try out.
you heard this thing called these nuts?
So
The local delicacy.
So you
It's a
probably would have
delicacy from
spent
where
the
famous.
rest of the evening away from the party just hanging out with ramen.
But like, yeah, they probably like talk about fashion, clothing, and then Ramen be like, oh, is this how normal people dress? Or like, I guess like this is what like people that's outside of like their medical
Wow,
field.
so Kenku are normal people. I see how it is.
All right. If
I see
ramen
what
is
your ally
ramen is the ramen. My description is the ramen is the
What did you
queen
say?
of introverts. I am saying that right now, so this all kind of makes sense. Though, if like,
I just
all right,
wanna
you're gonna
ask-
get an actual dress for you to walk around town in, and not this cleric
Well,
armor.
no, it's because like Rama is probably like more of a shut-in character. They probably
Yeah.
just focus on their tasks and hard to like go out and like enjoy themselves for once. And
Yeah,
like
it wouldn't-
basically live teacher like it's
Yeah.
okay to, you know, have a day off and enjoy your life.
Yeah, when you bring up like actual fashion, ramen's like, wait, so you're saying I can't go out into the city in just baggy sweatpants?
That's what that's what you're supposed to do.
Is that kind of what it is? The extrovert teaching the introvert?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I don't see the problem with baggy sweatpants.
All right. So we cut back to we leave Seraphina in her panicked state to Lilith. Either would you have made your way back to the tavern, or would you have tried to find a way to let Lilith stay in your sleep on her couch? Let you sleep on Ramen's couch or something.
I sleep on my couch or the other way?
Ramen's couch.
I'm fucking sleeping on that couch, bitch. My couch now.
So you wake up not in the tavern. Thank you
Is
for
it
the
a
meow
long rest
food.
or a short rest? That's what I want to know.
You got a long rest. Everyone's going on a long rest.
Hey, could you give me that long rest, by the way?
Alright. And as you wake up, you can see Ramen already walking over to the door, and she kind of jumps like, "Oh, shoot! I forgot you were in here." You can see she has a bag over her already.
I have just fixed my picture for Seraphina.
Right. Lilith,
In the D20, I mean.
do you want to say anything to Ramen as they're heading
20.
out of their own apartment building?
Hmm?
Ramen is heading out with a bag of adventuring gear.
Where are you taking those, Ramen?
I'm meeting up with the party that I will be heading to Silverhelm with.
A party? This is news.
The test. Don't you know? You and your party have to go to Silverhelm too. Don't you remember the test? You guys are starting the second test today. Don't you remember?
Nope. Oh, well, I guess I'm going. Guess I gotta pack up now.
I believe the rest of your party should be at the tavern you guys were staying at. I will see you guys in Silverhelm. The party I'm going with wants to get an early start.
I drank so much alcohol last night that I literally passed out.
Yeah, it was very hard to drag you onto my couch.
You better not call me heavy, I swear to God.
No, I'm just weak. I'm just weak. She opens the door and says, I know it's my place, but mind locking the door on your way out, please? See you later. And she leaves.
I think about it.
Robin comes back after the test. My place got robbed.
Oh, man. Poor bird has enough to deal with Jay.
Yeah.
Why is my underwear on this random person's head?
All All right. So does Lilith go and meet with the rest of the tavern?
The party,
The rest of the party?
the rest of the tavern.
Sure. I don't see a problem with her saying yeah or nah.
What does Lilith want to do?
Thank you, chicken, aka Lilith. Now I guess.
I answered because I was silent.
Yeah.
I want to go exploring. It seems quite interesting this place. It'll be intriguing to find the layout. Shut the fuck up, Seraphina. It's my child. I'm in the spotlight now.
No.
Lilith goes
He's
forming
excited.
another adventuring party and goes rogue.
The villain arc comes back.
Villain arc starts before the villain arc even makes sense.
Lilith's villain arc before she even needed one.
Yeah.
We got marketing teams on this work, baby.
Be quiet before turning into a wagyu.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Did you just say to me?
Alright.
Beef?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Sit down.
I know what wagyu
I
is.
have a question though. If
Yeah.
Seraphina was still stone, could you technically use Seraphina as like a hot stone? You know, like those in Korea where they use the hot stone to cook their food.
No, that'd be
No.
horribly inconvenient.
They're a mixture of stone and flesh, mostly flesh at this point.
Okay.
But yeah.
I would
Alright.
like to say that when Seraphina gets up, she would do something that she hasn't done in a while, and she would say a prayer to Paladin.
Alright.
Paula Dean. Wait, Seraphina worships Paula Dean?
Not
Paladin.
Paladin.
Yeah.
I thought you.
And as you give your prayer, when you finish it, you feel glorified in a way.
Glorification.
Why am I getting
Glory.
dreams?
What was that?
She would say, "Why am I getting dreams now?"
What dreams?
Do
Are they
you
what
have
dreams?
any type
Are
of
they what?
commune spell or anything like that?
She would just like be saying that more to herself. She wouldn't
Right.
be expecting a reply.
No, you get no reply. That's why I asked if you were gonna cast something like that, I'd
Yeah,
probably
no,
give you a reply. But no, you're not getting a reply for something that specific.
And it's an open-ended question.
Yeah, you get no reply. You don't know. You don't know what triggered this next memory release, and
She
to have
would
such
si-
a vivid one too.
She would sigh and get up and say, "I really do need to be practicing my prayers more often."
And as everyone heads down to the main
Big
area
Lock,
of the
Alstarian, are you up?
tavern, I will say, Lilith, you've done quite some exploring if you wanted to do this exploring, but it would be at this point that you would get back to the tavern.
I think when Seraphina yells into Eaglock's room, Eaglock would be like, "What?" Like he would just yell "What" from the other side of the door.
I
just
said,
like-
are you up? It's almost time to go.
You have another hangover, my friend.
Wait, we have
And
to
she
roll my
knows this.
constitution.
Yeah, roll a
We have
con.
to-
Roll a con to see how bad it is.
Wait,
She
no,
knows that
please
he has a
can't do
hangover.
it.
Or at least she expects it.
Eglock never change.
Oh shoot, I have to roll it for you, don't I? All right.
Yes, I was saying roll it. Yeah, and I will never change. Actually, he will. He will evolve as a character. Definitely, most definitely. I will make sure
He will
evolves as a
evolve.
character.
Seraphina will make sure of this.
He will become the best character as he was meant to be.
All right. Loud noises hurt you. I'm not giving you disadvantage or anything like that.
You actually
just-
had it.
You
You actually
just
had advantage.
You just hear
Oh no, I just roll, but it rolls twice for me, and I take the left one.
Oh, okay, I see.
You just hear from the other side of his door as you hear him stomping around.
Come on, get through it.
He just like hurriedly just opens the door, and you kind of see him tucking something underneath his fur.
Need I ask what that was?
No, and he just moves on.
If it was more alcohol, I'm taking it. And she would follow him.
And y'all get into the
Australian,
tavern.
hurry up! Eglock's already on his way.
There is no answer.
When by the way, when Seraphine is yelling, he's just like holding his head like. "Ugh."
Serafina would make her way back to Australian's room and knock. Hey, Turtle Soup, are you in there?
Of course. Turtle
Funny.
soup.
But I will say that Austerian is not in his room. He's already in the lobby.
I'm assuming your door would be unlocked so she could open it and look.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, she would open it, look, see that he's not there, and head back downstairs.
There is a singular note on one of the nightstands. It just says Seraphina, or anyone else like Eglock. It has everyone's names. If you need me, I should be in the lobby. If not, I'm near the fountain near the center.
P.S. I don't sleep.
Alright.
No, he's an early riser. It's
Right.
how he is, so he's always up early. So
Then Osterion,
like-
you would see Lilith
That seems like
entering
a very
the
silly
tavern
place to put
first.
this note.
he's like sitting outside near the fountain, like scribbling in a book information he needs.
Yeah, you would see
Yeah,
Lilith
Elo's
walking
downstairs
around.
ordering food right now. He's
And,
just like.
Lilith would see Osterion first too, I guess.
Pokes Lilith.
Hmm.
You guys can interact. I'm giving you guys all opportunities to interact.
Yeah, I'm saying Elo's like he's at like a table, right? And his entire upper half of his body is sprawled across the table, just like he is so done right now.
Serafina would have a I'd say like a kind of a, not necessarily a book, but just a hardbound note. I guess a hardbound notebook. Yeah, that she'd be like looking over at for like notes of like things that they need to do before they go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get Austerian out of his hangover. That will take forever.
Eglock, you mean?
Eglock. She scribbles out Austerian and writes Eglock.
Hey, he's just marinade beef.
I'm sorry, what was that? My roommate
marinated beef. That sounds weird, Sayuna.
Find Lilith and Jay.
Lilith walks into the tavern.
She would look up to see Lilith, and then
Annoying.
she'd cross out Lilith on the note. Okay, find
Like
Jay.
it for me.
Not anymore, actually. We were just about ready to go look for you. But since you're here, we don't need to worry about it.
Can I order
Good
food,
morning.
GM?
You can, but make it to go.
Yeah, I was. Mr. Imported,
Yes.
may I order food? Hold on, someone called my name. Fuck, you guys go on.
Alright. I will say yes, and we'll deal with that later.
And
Alright,
then
you guys can
Serafina
roleplay.
would, not seeing Eglock in the tavern, she would go outside to the fountain where he said he would be. Not
Austerion.
Eglock, Austerian. Gosh, why am I doing that?
He's losing it.
I'm losing control.
Right.
It's so
So,
dark in your room. You're
you guys
quickly
go
on
out to
mute.
the fountain outside.
Hey,
Nearby?
Asterion, you
Yeah, I'm
about
going
ready to
back to
go?
bed, bitch.
I was done about 30 minutes ago. Already ate, already had some water for the morning, already packed up what I need. I was just waiting for you guys to hurry up.
That reminds me. I found your note in your room. That seems like an odd place to put it.
Well, I mean, I knew at that point one of you would come looking for me,
Right.
so
You can get
I
it
don't usually
take
break
out and it'll
off
be 2
unless
silver.
I don't usually break off unless if I'm in a restless night or if I sleep in. So I apologize. I probably should have left it in a bit more convenient place, but I didn't want to disrupt your guys' sleeping patterns for myself.
No, I don't have one of those anymore.
Ain't that right?
Little would she know how accurate that actually is.
Anyway, can I say what I ordered?
Sure.
Eglock orders another steak like he ordered before, and with it he ordered salad. But then he was like, "I'm gonna try this dressing stuff," so he got ranch, right? And
Ranch?
he
Yeah,
got
no.
ranch dressing. And as he's going out, can I do a funny bit?
Sure. If you guys are all heading out of the tavern.
As he's going out of the tavern, people can just see him pop the cap on the ranch bottle that he ordered and fucking start downing it and drinking it. He just takes it away from his mouth.
Oh.
This stuff is good.
That's
He
disgusting.
keeps drinking it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's official. I've seen it all.
I've seen too much.
I just realized I accidentally did a charisma save for Eglock.
It's fine.
Put something to it, DM.
All right. The ranch somehow removes the headache, but you're still a little bit hungover.
Medicinal properties of ranch.
He looks like, oh, I'm feeling so much better. I should try drinking this more often. Keeps drinking
God,
as he walks over to them by the fountain.
We're not allowing Eglock to get any more ranch, are we?
Agreed.
All right.
Like, I'm honestly a bit more surprised that you've taken something that is normal and completely butchered it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
I've seen him do this several times. Not the ranch thing, but the butchering something normal thing.
And what's the best version you've seen of that?
I don't think there is such thing as a best version of that.
Well, I mean, like, each one's got to have a story, right? I mean, what's your favorite instance?
They certainly will have stories.
I mean, isn't that the best part about all of this future business? I mean, the stories will be able to tell. I'll tell you this. Once I get fully set back up, I'll have stories to share on the waters for years to come.
Did you say you do business and character?
Yeah, my guy's Astarion's a sailor.
You said YouTube.
Oh.
No! I said you do.
You said... What?
I heard you do. You're the only one who heard YouTube.
I'm so
I
confused.
get it. It's
right
the
now.
bad accent, but I did not say YouTube, I promise.
I am so confused.
Man,
right
Osterion has a YouTube career.
now.
Could you picture Osterion
That's
as a YouTuber?
We got that YouTube income.
All
Got that
35
grind
cents of it.
set. Asterion is like he's one of those guys that like gives like emotional support online. He's like, some guys are like, lift yourself up, like
You can do this. I believe in you.
a motivational speaker. Just, yeah, you got this.
You got this, bro. Anyways, what do you guys want to do now that you guys are grouped back up? You guys want to go and head to the grounds where you're going to be meeting Evelina, or do you guys want to do last minute shopping?
Elon takes away the empty ranch bottle from his mouth, and he's just like, first off, I need to find where they make this ranch stuff and get more. Second off, we should probably get all our equipment in order, any last minute things.
Well, I believe I'm set.
Oh shoot! Hey, so roll a d6 for me real quick.
Just a D6.
Yeah, because it's now you finally reached the day, so your wand of magic missiles recharged. Okay, it recharged 4 of his charges. Which I believe you only had 1 charge left, so you have 5 charges on it.
5 charges out of 8, I believe, right?
Yeah, of your wand of magic missile, yeah.
Okay.
And you guys have all gotten your long rest too, so if you haven't activated your long rest, you can activate it now.
Can someone activate it for me?
Lilith, is there anything you need to do before we set out?
Lilith? Sayula?
Lilith? Hello?
There's nothing that I need.
Well, then I believe we're all prepared. Other than knowing where Jay is.
That ranch is a little transparent than usual.
What?
No, I believe it looks like normal ranch.
What?
Yeah.
Are you making a cum joke?
Are you seriously making a cum joke right now?
just like a whole lot of water got mixed in there.
Let me go grab my horny jail.
Yeah.
I'm going in horny jail.
Just send that over here. Send that PDF over here for me.
Yo, I got you.
Got you, homie.
Got you, bro.
Maybe
Anyways.
Jay will meet with us before we go in.
Yeah.
I think we should get to know our mentor before we like officially say it off.
Yes, we will be meeting with her before we go.
I'm saying
Lord.
like get to know her more, like ask questions about her and stuff.
And I'm sure we'll have plenty of time for that.
There
Is
you
my
go.
Twitter restricted for you guys? Because some of my friends DM me saying that like they saw that my Twitter was like quote unquote restricted.
I can access it.
Yeah, no, I got it just fine.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Yeah. I guess
Well,
you guys
then-
will head to the training
we're-
grounds to meet up with Evelina. And as you guys head over there, you see a whole bunch of groups gathered up and meeting up with their mentors, stuff like that. And you see Evelina talking with everyone. Roll me either a perception check or a nature check, whatever you guys want to do.
Can I roll a nature check? Imported. Can you roll it for me?
All right, I'll roll it for you.
I'm so fucking done with life.
Don't worry, I am too, apparently.
Another natural one.
That is
Don't worry,
three
apparently Lilith
natural
is too.
ones. This entire session.
None of us get to see.
All right. Apparently, Eaglock's the only one that notices this. As you guys walk up, Eaglock, you you happen to catch the biggest piece of it, but there's elf ears on this Leonid male that is like the size of a Evelina.
Her son.
And you see her talking very loudly, even though Conrack is right next to them. Now remember, no matter what your dad says, you're in charge. Conrack just goes like, genetics work. He just raises his hands like, what? And he goes, fair point. He just makes a gesture of, yeah, I get it.
I kind of want to investigate what those elf ears
watch
are.
after your kids. I mean, watch after your siblings.
Watch after your parents.
Yeah.
Wait,
watch after your dad and your siblings. I will be back within them. I will be back. I will not be gone for long. Just be safe. And don't forget to wash and brush. That includes you, husband. She just looks over at Evelina, and then she sees you guys walk up. My the students I will be watching, the test takers. Hello.
And Seraphina will walk up and salute. And then just like awkwardly lower her hand. Sorry, habit.
She looks at every one of you down. Is like, I see you're all ready. And as she looks everyone up and down, she looks over at Iglock, who I assume is still gunning down the ranch right now. And just goes,
that wouldn't happen to be a magical refilling bottle, would it?
No, it appears as if he's about empty with it. Yeah, he just ran out. I complained, but anyways. I've seen Conrack do worse.
I don't want to delve into that.
Well, sure. Stories for the road, then. How exciting!
Yes.
I vote we don't explore that story.
Iglock's just like, where do they make this ranch stuff? I need to know.
Conrack, I tell you what, I've drank like a keg of ranch before after one of my hangovers.
I'm going to be so sick. And we haven't even left yet.
This is what happens when you get two himbos in a conversation.
Why are you drinking a keg of fucking ranch?
It gets hangovers.
Does it?
No, it doesn't, but let them believe what they want. As long as it works, I'm okay with it.
Oh, give them some tea.
Well, I'm not okay with it, but, you know, I apparently don't have a say in the matter anymore.
I'm just here for the stores.
You gotta, Evelina speaks up again. You gotta learn with people like Iglock and Conrack here that you really just gotta go with what they say, because they're not gonna realize any otherwise. And Conrack once again goes to defend himself, and then he just stops and you're like, yeah, fair point. Yeah, fair point. I do have my moments.
I am not always so composed, you know? I am not always the intelligent mastermind that I am.
Anyways, are you ready to head out?
Will Jay not be joining us?
I have received message from Jay. He has already made his way to the city. He had a personal thing come up in the area that we will be meeting him. We will be heading, and he will meet us there today.
Very well then.
Or hopefully soon. Depends on how long his personal stuff keeps him. But as long as he manages to help you guys with the quest, that should be fine.
One thing I believe I should bring up. There are a few personal matters that we wish to attend to while we're in the city.
You have all the time in the world as long as you get your 5 quests done.
Thank you for your understanding.
Yes. Part of adventuring is never knowing exactly what's going to happen.
She's totally going to betray us, isn't she?
Who?
Oh, I was thinking in my head, like, out of character, looking at the kid having a nice conversation with their mom. The kid's definitely gonna die, isn't he?
No, the mom's the one leaving. The kid's staying here.
I mean, if the mom dies, then the kid could be a protagonist. And if the kid dies, the mom's gonna have a villain arc.
Dead moms, dead. No.
Anyways, I do believe we're ready, and she's gonna look back at the party.
Yeah.
Eagle,
Yeah.
please. The ranch is empty. You can stop.
He already has it to the side. He's like, where do I put this? And he's just like, yeah. Let's get going. He's like, his brain is restarting after the hangover. It's just like, man, this actually, I'm starting to feel better again. Like, he's used to feeling bad for a few hours, so he's just like, yeah. So he's just like, yeah, let's go.
You're right.
All
This
right.
shit do be hitting different.
This ranch hit different, my guy. I'm telling you.
Also, I should inform you that the city we will be arriving in is East Hollow, the capital of Silverhelm.
Yeah, of course it is.
Best to start from the center and move outwards. And we have a portal already assigned towards that area, so if you would like to follow me, I can lead you there. And Evelina will start to move away after giving her her family one more hug. And you finally notice all you hiding behind Conrack is two smaller half Leonid, half elf children.
How does
She
this
gives a
work?
really deep hug.
Question. What do these children look like? Are they like regular people with like lion tails and possibly like lion manes, or are they like lion people with pointy ears? What are they?
The oldest one is male. He does have the Leonid whatever you call the round circle thing on line, the mane. He does have the mane, which a little bit of his elf ears do poke out a little bit. And he looks closer to Leonid than he does an elf, except for the ears are being slightly pokier. There is the child's is a girl, and that one looks more similar to an elf with a more short hair type scheme that kind of matches the pattern of a Leonid female lion fur pattern.
I see.
And the other smallest child is also male, and you can see what kind of they look closer to an elf too, but for some reason they just have like this Leonid shaped beard that they're growing already at like 6 or 5.
he just looks at this and is like, man, this ranch hits different, bro. No, that's a joke. I'm not actually going that. He's like, I always wondered about things like this.
I'm joking, but I would love fan art of these the 3 children of Conrack and Evelina, and I think they would be the cutest thing ever.
I was thinking of fan art of Eglock drinking, like chugging a bottle of ranch, and Seraphina's background just like.
You know what? I'm stealing this line from another one of my favorite D&D podcasts, but I want the fan art of this on my desk by Monday.
We need to get Sam or someone to do fan art. We need to convince them.
I
want pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Anyway.
I want more pictures of Spider-Man.
Anyways, Evelina says goodbye to her family, gives Conrack a hug and a kiss, and then leads you guys to the portal to East Hollow.
Slides a dagger into Conrack's spine. What?
So as they're going up to the portal, Asterian's gonna turn around, look at everyone, and go, "All right, time for portal transportation. Hope you guys are holding on to your stomachs. It's gonna be a wild ride."
Asterian, you go first.
He
All right, everyone
go after, and then decides not to cover his stomach, and is just like, "I got this.
All right.
I will come in after Eglock.
For the lows again, everyone give me a con save to see how well you handle the dimensional teleportation.
Hit that con save, Godman.
May I roll with advantage, good sir, with knowledge on interplanar transportation?
I forgot to say this, but I was going to give Eglock disadvantage. So he rolled a 1.
Oh.
I was about to say I believe you gave me advantage on this, right?
Yeah, I give you advantage on it because of your ability to, because of your magical nature.
Okay.
And I have the spell Misty Steps, so I am used to teleportation
You
already.
two are used to teleportation.
All right, cool. Then I will make. Hopefully, I don't roll 2 1s.
Well, I feel like my second roll is irrelevant at this point.
All right.
Why would you roll?
What do I roll?
A natural 20.
Okay, that is an 18.
All right, you two are fine. Okay, roll a con. Con save is what you need to roll, Sayuna.
Dear
Con save?
Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Wait a second.
All right. You don't empty your contents because you guys have teleported before. You've started to get used to it, but you do feel a little bit of it come up a little bit. You're able to push it down. But as you guys teleport through, the first thing you guys smell is the acidic taste and smell of teleportation that is caused through dimensional as you're basically force shunted into another plane. And then the next thing you smell and hear is the splattering of Eglock behind all you guys. As you no longer have a hangover, but you are now a mess.
How much rage have I thrown up?
What was that, Sayuna?
Why is there 2 numbers? What's the first number and the second number mean?
Some of us have a set to roll it twice just in case for advantage and disadvantage, but just take the left number if you don't have either or.
Oh, I don't know if I have it though.
Mr. Godman,
You
how
don't
much
have advantage.
Make,
You don't have
how much
advantage.
range?
But I will say you guys are reaching that point where this is no longer going to be a problem because you are starting to get used to it. Eglock was just a very weak stomach and did not actually prepare himself for those shunting.
And apparently Serafino just didn't care.
Yeah. Your mind is a little bit too focused on the dream you had, and you're just like, oh wait, we're in East Hollow already. Okay.
Oh, that was fast.
Mr. Godman,
Yes.
how much range has the Eglock thrown up?
All of it?
All of it, and all of the alcohol you drank last night. You no longer your hangover is gone, but you have a whole new sick feeling.
He just stand up.
Don't worry, so does Serafina, but for a completely different reason.
Eglock just stands up, looks down. How covered is he in the ranch alcohol mixture?
Not entirely covered in
Probably
it, but there
horrible.
is a good line down your stomach.
Good thing
Yeah,
I did not wear a shirt today.
Evelina, who had led you guys through, turns around and goes, everyone's first couple of teleportations are exactly the same. Don't worry, Eglock.
You wouldn't happen to know create destroy water, would you?
Unfortunately, I do not believe so.
Yeah. Well, Eglock, you're taking a bath.
Yeah, he's just like, it's a good thing I did
That
not
is-
wear a shirt today.
That is good, because the
However,
first thing you
this
guys
sucks.
need to do is go find a tavern to find a quest to do, actually. So that would be
Wait,
working off 2 things.
I can help Eglock.
Oh, you do?
I have prestidigitation. I can queen him.
Ah, yes. Then you can do that.
Hog.
Ah,
So
yes,
Asterion,
presentation.
like, looking back and seeing Eglock just completely covered, he's just gonna go, like, pinch his nose and with the other, like, extend his hand and reverse it back and clean him off with it.
Thank you very much.
You know,
I still
when,
feel dirty.
when I said contain your content and prepare yourself, I meant it.
I tried and did not work, and now I've lost all my ranch.
You don't need it. All right, look, it's a good story, but the story's done. I don't need to add any more to it.
Serafina would kind of just be standing completely still as she takes in her surroundings.
Yeah.
Hey, Seraphina, you good?
No response.
he goes up and starts tapping her on the forehead.
You look
Ow.
around
Okay, you can
and
stop.
real quick before you respond to Eglock. You look around and it's almost a perfect mirror of your East Hollow.
She would swallow
The
heavily.
buildings aren't exactly the same, but you can feel the inspiration.
Even though she doesn't need to breathe, she is taking deep breaths and her heart is racing.
Would us to roll insight, but my insight is bad.
Can I roll
Asterion,
insight
just
as I'm
like,
poking her in the face?
there's a lot of neat magic around here.
Yeah, can I roll insight and while as I go to poke her in the face?
Sure.
Can you roll it for me?
Do you want to contest this at all, Seraphina?
No.
All right. I will roll it, and you get to choose what you give him.
Actually, yes, she would contest it.
All right. Roll either. All right. Actually, give me your modifier for the one you want to use, and I'll roll it here, so you don't have to tell them what you got.
What am I? Which modifier am I using?
Deception or persuasion or
Oh,
performance,
+6 for
whatever
either.
you. For either? All right. Then send me what you want to use.
Deception.
Right. I rolled an 18. So plus whatever you want.
+6.
All right. So Seraphina is a solid stone right now. Figuratively and literally. You can't really read her.
He's just like,
Right now, it just seems like
ironic.
she's just taking in the environment.
I'm gonna make that insight as well.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna Elon's just gonna be like, huh, ironic, as he starts tapping her in the forehead.
You can stop, and she's gonna smack his hand away.
I thought you were still asleep, Miss Petrification Lady. I didn't know you could just lock like that.
I don't sleep with my eyes open. I was just processing.
Uh-huh.
Can I make an insight check as well?
You can.
Not saying I'm going to succeed or anything, but I still want to. So I feel like Asterion would be worried about their well-being.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
That is an 18.
It would not beat it, but you want to give anything to Asterion that he might pick up, or do you want to keep yourself locked up?
He would know that she isn't exactly being truthful about why she froze up like that, but as far as he can tell, it's not for anything concerning.
Actually,
Easy.
Evelina's pretty wise.
Maybe she can get above. I was gonna say if she can get above 24, good on her.
I rolled a 2. Evelina's too busy making sure all the contents of Eglock's stomach are cleaned up.
Well, one thing's
Every
for
single
sure.
time someone goes through a teleport, every single time.
One thing's for certain, this is definitely my home.
What do I see as I look around so I can make a comment about it?
First off, you see a city.
Obviously, yes.
Do you want to describe what your city would look like?
I would love to. Well, so first of all, are we in the dead center of town? Or would it be, where would the portal drop us off? Basically, would it be dropping us off on the outskirts or
somewhere in the town? Yeah, somewhere in the center of town. Yeah, not on the edges.
It dropped us off somewhere in the town. Great, thanks. Excellent. Fantastic. So the architecture itself, it'd be kind of a mix between your normal, like, what you think of when you think of medieval, like, towns, village, kind of that stone wood mix structure.
Yeah.
But it also has kind of the, I want to say, French architecture with like arches and stuff. Kind of, I don't particularly know how to explain it that well. But think of like the Arc de Triomphe. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Possibly.
Nope.
Could you pull it up on your? Could you pull up what you're thinking of on the stream, or do you not have any photos?
And I wouldn't be able to find a photo of it without it coming.
So there's a
without
lot
knowing
of
what it's called.
arches. So there's a lot of arches, within the construction.
Let me see if I can find French architecture.
So kind of like French period, French
kind of like
Renaissance
French mixed
period.
with, yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
All right. So yeah, you got a lot of buildings like that.
And oh, here we go. Here, how good. I will post it. It's in the D&D voice chat, but kind of like these arches is what I envision.
All right.
So like stone
So
walls
very
with,
cathedral.
yeah, kind of cathedraly.
Yeah.
You go
All
up
right.
and as he's looking around, is just like, this looks weird. Like, I don't think I've ever been to any place this building-ish, aside from a sigil. This is weird.
There's a very gothic feeling to it.
Gothic. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
You live in a place that looks like this. This feels
Exactly
like it would be.
this.
It feels like it would be scared to live here with all these pathways and everything.
Uh-huh.
There's no trees anywhere.
Well, that's not entirely true.
There's a park like
There are
two
parks and there are like trees planted alongside the pathways and everything.
There's like
Where's
a
the
small
grass?
park
Where's the
like I
houses?
saw from where you guys are, like 4 or 5 trees all just in the park area.
Oh, like where's all the grass supposed to be? How do you guys get food here aside from like hunting parties going out?
Well, we had hunting parties and we are in the middle of this town. Most of the farms and such were on the outskirts. And
This
the
is
more
weird.
fertile land.
This is weird. I don't understand this city stuff at all.
If I remember correctly, our market was on the southeast side of the city. And she would look up at the skies, try and locate where the sun is.
Does a keen mind give Osterion directions too?
Yes, it does. I always
Right.
know.
You guys are currently on the south side.
I always
of the
know
city.
which way is north, the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset, and I can accurately recall anything that has been seen or heard within the past month.
Okay. You guys are still in the early mornings. You are on the south side of the city.
So I believe the market is east of us right now, and north of us, and you can see in the distance is a magnificent Gothic castle.
I see one of you have been here before already, Evelina says as she walks up.
You could say that.
Hometown?
Once again, you could say that. It's complicated.
I'm still gonna use that 2 I got for insight earlier. Alright.
I could explain it, but I don't think you'd believe me.
I've read your record. Is this something to do with the petrification that's on your record?
Somewhat.
I see. this might be very fitting for you then, because there are quite a few people who live here who have been on record of recovering from the petrification as well.
She would nod. Yes, as I've been made aware.
They do call the people here the children of Earth for a reason.
Stone.
Children of Stone, yeah.
Regardless, if we're where I believe we are, there should be a tavern.
You know, actually, no, screw it, yeah. You would know an idea of where a tavern is.
I mean, yeah, she would have been made to study the town layout or the city layout.
No, this is a very special tavern. This is a tavern that you were dragged to by your fellow soldiers all the time to.
One tavern in particular near here. I believe it's to our west right now.
Yeah.
If we're where I believe we are, anyways. It has been a while since I've been here.
Been a while. Anyways, you guys head over to the tavern. And you guys walk through, and the tavern itself is also very gothic as well, with a very stylized central steeple on the front side of the building. And you guys walk through the doors and see as quite a few of the adventurers who have been assigned to Silverhelm have already gone and retrieved their quests and are getting ready to head out to go and achieve them.
Wait, I need to check one thing, and she's gonna run back outside and check to see if the tavern is named the Drab Toad.
Huh? You check the name. Yeah, it is the Drab Toad.
Son of a bitch. And she would go back in.
You go back in, and it's not the same bartender you remember. And you walk through, and there were quite a few people who have signs of petrification who are clearly reborns like you walking by. And as discussed, they don't really pay you much mind. Asterion, you left roll 20.
I've left roll 20?
There you
Welcome
are.
back.
Welcome back. But yeah, very the bartender himself is a regular human, though. You do not see any signs of markings on him. You don't really recognize him either.
Interesting. Excuse me, sir. We're looking for some quests.
Ah, you're part of the new adventurers taking tests, aren't you?
That is correct.
All right. We have a fine selection over there. He points to one of the boards that are quests that have been approved by the main Adventurings Guild to be able to be passable by regular test takers.
I
Nothing
would
too
say
dangerous.
that Serafina would have her cloak pulled up and she'd like be hiding her face as best she could.
This guy pays no mind to it. You guys check out the quest board?
Serafina would certainly make her way over there.
All right. I am going to pull you guys over to the quest board.
While we're over there, she would nudge Elok and say, "It occurred to me that it may be best for you to talk to people. Just to, avoid any potential recognition."
I want to let you guys
That's
know
fine.
I spent a day working on this map.
This isn't a map, this is a quest board.
Yeah, I technically had to make it as a map, but yeah, I spent all day working on it.
It's very nice, I actually really like it.
Yeah. These are the quests that are acceptable for you guys.
Let's see here.
Eglock would, by the way, when she said like that he should talk to everyone, he'd be like, "Yeah, I already assumed that you would have one of us talk to people."
I will try to restrain myself from future
Right.
future encounters.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
I'm gonna send you something privately, Serafina.
Okay.
All right, I sent you something. And you guys can now discuss the quest board.
One catches her eye, but she waits to see if any others pique interest.
I can't read the quest board.
Can you not see my stream?
It's difficult to see because I'm on a phone.
Oh, if I zoom in, is it better?
Yeah, it's a bit better. Hold on, let me listen.
Just let me know when you need me to move it,
Okay,
or if you need me to zoom in more.
that's good.
I'm hoping the stream can see it decently well, though.
I can check. You could zoom in a little bit.
You can zoom in a little bit. All right, I was
it
trying.
looks okay, but maybe for the more hard of seeing.
All right, there we go. That good?
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm
get it to
waiting
where they
for it.
can see the writing.
Floof,
That
can
should
you
be
move
good.
to the right? I think.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So do you guys want me to let you know on how these quest boards will work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floof, can you move down?
All right. So how these quest boards would work is not only will you get the gold amount written down, but the gold amount will also transfer to XP to each and every single one of you. So you will get that amount of XP. The amount of gold you get is the amount of
Can you
XP
move
you
to the
will get
left,
for the
Floof?
quest. So like the bottom right gold, the one that says 300 reward, 300 gold,
That is
and
bottom
300
left.
gold from her mom upon arrival. The bottom left one,
Mm-hmm.
you would get 600 XP from that. From completing that quest.
I think the bottom left one seems the most interesting.
Well, I mean, if we think about it, we want to do these in the order of which time. Because obviously some are like, oh, just have it done today, before supper, before supplies run out. I think we should do the ones that need to be done as quick as possible, ASAP. And then after those, we start working on the ones that can be done later on throughout the day, if we still got the energy to do it.
There is also the risk of not having these quests here when you come back to do them. There might be new quest boards up. There are plenty of people coming in, grabbing quests, and leaving. These are just the 6 you find when you walk up.
I honestly just want to go on my own and do the last one, find the cat.
Find the cat.
We could also each do a different. Wait, could we?
There's yes and no. There's risk in a lot of them.
In theory, but it's very risky. We have plenty of time to do quests. We're here for a month at least.
I
Fair.
think we should go for the one in the bottom left because it pays the most and it has to be done today, and it seems like it could provide
The
us
urgency. Okay,
some
so one more
ability.
thing. The urgency is urgency on taking the quest. It doesn't say how long it will take. Because the one on the bottom left is going from this city to another city,
Yeah,
several
that's what I'm
days
saying.
away. So it's urgency. Leave
I'm not
today.
saying that that's the amount of time it will take. I'm saying that it has to, like, we have to start it today.
Yeah.
Or we won't be able to do it. And it pays the most out of these. It may have the most risk, but also we could learn something on our trip.
I think
That
the
we
one
didn't
that's
know.
interesting me the most is this one by Seath on the Arcana campus. You know, as someone well versed in magic myself, I kind of want to see what's going on over here. See if I could probably help figure this one out. That's where my vote is, at least.
Well, I do hate to be selfish, but I do recognize the name Anor.
You want to go investigate them?
Personally, I would prefer it, yes. However, I will not put my desires ahead of the party's.
I will say I'm fine with doing whichever one you want to do, Sarah, Princess,
Yeah.
because, well, it's also an ASAP urgency, so you know it's going to be rather tight on time.
I really shouldn't be so cryptic with you. Anwar was the previous owner of the Drab Toad, the tavern that we're currently in. At least from when I knew him.
Her.
Her. Them. We. Us. Take us to the helm. To the helm we must go.
At the helm we are needed.
Eagle would say, "It's really whatever you want to do since you're the leader of this party."
Self-appointed leader.
When was that established?
I thought that was just the thing that we went with. You're the person that talks to everyone and such. You know, you make a lot of the decisions.
Self-appointed leader.
I suppose if everyone's okay with it.
Well, you're the one who knows this place the best. That's where my vote comes in. If there's anyone we need to go to for questions regarding this place, who else better than the one who's actually been here?
I suppose that is a fair point. You keep dropping this. Sorry.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Anyways.
I'll say, are you back?
Yeah.
They're discussing the quest board. Does any of them pop out to you?
Give me a second.
Alright.
What's what made me crazy?
Would Serafina recognize Baywick by any chance?
Baylick.
Baywick, the bottom left, the town.
Ah, Baywick. Yeah, it is one of the coastal cities that during your time was used for a lot of sailors to stop by and trade.
So, Silverhelm, New Silverhelm is in the place that old Silverhelm was.
No, it's not.
But it's close.
So it works very much like in World World, where continents do shift and change a lot. So no one really knows where original Silver. You were also found nowhere near this kingdom.
How long was I in stone?
Long enough
Was
for
I in
your
stone
city
for
to be
like
forgotten.
10,000 years? Jeez. Do
Have
you
a
know how
question.
slowly it takes continents to move?
How old would the poo be inside the intestine then?
No.
No, I'm not. I'm
No.
not answering that question.
That
No one
question,
is.
the answer to that question is no.
The answer to that
Alright.
question will remain a mystery for all time. Out of character, my question is, would Asterion recognize that town?
Baywick?
Wait.
Yeah,
Employer, can you
because it's
answer my
Stir-
question in my DMs?
I will answer. Yes, I would do that real
I
quick
think
while
DM
I'm
is
answering.
sleeping. I think he actually did fall asleep. Oh my goodness.
He must be doing something.
No, his eyes are closed.
No, he's blinking.
Is he?
Dungeon.
There he is.
What's up?
Were you asleep?
We were.
I am starting to fall asleep a bit. The hell, my apologies.
Don't worry. You got. The session will probably end once you guys pick a quest. But Baywick, Osterion does recognize Baywick. His ship did do some passes into Baywick for trading, but you never really explored too far out of Baywick. You kind of, it was
Hey,
like
I wanna
a
go
day
to
stop
Baywick
and
because
leave.
more money. It has the most money.
Oh, by the way, we earned a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Quote unquote earned.
Baywick?
Baywick in the bottom left.
On my finger
I
clicked on
still like-
Genshin Impact and opened it. I was like, why do I hear Genshin
Is it a
Impact in the
Baywick
background?
or an R?
Well, it
I
is a
ordered
port.
one of them.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, my character has no connections with a Baywick.
It
But
is-
if it does strike as familiar,
you have done some travels to it and out, but not enough to make connections.
yeah. So not enough to make connections, but I have been there.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
it's a good halfway point.
Princess, am I reading this right? For this one?
Which
Sophie
one?
wanted to go to Baywick?
Yes. Which is interesting, because if I recall, Baywick was a port town we did trade with back in my time as well.
That trade left from.
Trade left from.
Well, I don't know
Oh,
if
wait, I'm a fool.
Asterion, you would also know this. There are some nice beaches out there in Baywick.
Well, when you're running between Namrin and Baywick, yeah, you get some real good beaches on the ports. So it's well,
I
well,
just
I'll be
realized-
damned. What's up?
Out of character, I just realized that Silverhelm is the kingdom, Baywick is part of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was being an idiot.
Yeah, it's a port city. From what I'm hearing.
Yes.
You know, funny enough, before this whole adventuring business, I used to run a wayfaring business in Namrin, just further on past the rivers. And I used to do portside travel to Baywick. So I'm curious if we go to where the takeoff point is, my ship could still be there. If we could do that, we could get them to Baywick, and you know, maybe we'll have some form of transportation around on the waters.
If there was anything you
Perhaps,
need
but-
to do outside of Silverhelm, a lot of your it's staying in Silverhelm right now is the job.
Perhaps, but I feel like that's something we can do, and it does require a lot of maybes to line up.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I feel like this quest with Honor is our best bet, at least to gain knowledge on what has been happening on the inside of the city.
Yeah.
I won't deny you that one.
It also has the ability to possibly give us more money too. which having more money will always help us out in the end.
True, and Honor will recognize me, I'm sure of it. My old soldier group dragged me here all the time. But Honor was a friend, I believe. At least if our wallets had anything to say for it.
Then we should probably go meet with this Honor fellow. And if we can, we can then do the trip to Baylor.
It would be nice to have an ally in here.
Yeah.
I was going to say at that point, if he is looking, if he is one of those, I apologize. I'm just trying to go off of what I'm hearing. I'm getting a bit mixed up. If she is looking to help us out, and the real reason you want to come here, we could definitely use it.
Well, if we're all in agreement then.
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm assuming we can't take a paper to hold for another time.
You basically, well, if you ask Evelina, she basically says,
I have an idea.
So you'll basically take the picture, paper, and basically say we'll investigate this quest, and then go and investigate it. And if you can't do it, come back and say that you would like to cancel quest, and it will be posted back up.
Asterian's gonna nod and calmly take the page with Baywick for it. I'm just gonna hold on to this one.
I found the fudge button.
You rolled 0 on fudge. Alright.
I was seeing if I could snip off the page, and I found the fudge button.
Alright, so you guys set out to get ready to handle the Anor quest, with a possibility of seeing if you can get Baywick as well. And as we do that, we end the session with you guys preparing to make your way to Anor's house.
Anor.
And
there it is.
Why did I know it was going to come out?
It was Sayuna. It was Sayuna. That's all I can say.
And
we knew when it was coming, and we knew it'd be Sayuna.
Yeah. I think that's where a good spot to end the session right there. And I need to now plan apparently 2 quests possibly. I was just gonna have to plan 1, but now I have to plan 2. I know what they're asking you guys to do, but I need to plan it out. But yeah. See you guys. We'll do our outros real quick. I've been thinking about it. Do we want to try to do a bi-weekly D&D thing every 2 weeks, or do we want to do it weekly?
I love that, because
it gives me more time to plan out each session, and it allows for us to have more scheduling opportunities to schedule thing out for Saturday outside of D&D. What do you guys think?
If it works for you guys.
Yeah, if it works for you guys. I just like doing D&D every weekend, even though we haven't been able to really do that much.
I like doing D&D every weekend too, but I also know that we do a lot of other things besides D&D.
Yeah,
so I think
with the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So do you guys want to do every 2 weeks D&D?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm fine with it.
And we'll do our outros, and then we'll say see you guys in 2 weeks. And I will post, I guess, this session and last session up on YouTube hopefully soon. So see you guys. And we'll start off with the person who joined halfway through. Sayuna, you want to give us our outro and tell everyone who you play?
Hello, I'm Sayuna Kasai. I am a sleepy fox demon right now. And I'm literally half asleep, but yeah, go follow me on Twitch and Twitch, see when I stream. I'm a variety streamer, stream battle mostly though. Now goodbye.
Alright, and the other person who, as far as I know, is half asleep, Dungeon.
I am currently surviving off of soda and raw, pure excitement for the game of Dungeons & Dragons. It's Dungeon Seraphim. That's right. My name is in the game. It is obvious that I am a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, and I look forward to this. But with the holidays coming up, I do think it is the best play to play bi-weekly, because then we have one weekend to plan things for like outside of this online reality that we call the internet, and then the other weekend to hang out in a group call and just shit post for a solid 4 to 5 hours and just have a good time.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on it, but you guys aren't here for opinions. You're here for outro, so you can get to bed. The name's Dungeon Seraphim, playing Austerion, the Blade Singer Wizard, the tank of the party, literal weight and height and obliviousness of when you're inside a tank. Everything works out. So
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I'll be streaming tomorrow at about 12 to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard. It's going to be Community Day. We're going to see how many people we can get and see what game we want to play. But for now, this is going to be me signing off and going to go crash in my bed, more than likely.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have yourselves a lovely night.
And we'll do the other person, Chicken. Next person, Chicken. Outro, go.
I've been my little chicken, everybody. It's been an honor and a pleasure. I've played the best character in the entire series. Avid enjoyer of Cranch. Absolutely amazing
Shut
monk.
the fuck up.
Eaglock, and yeah, I stream sometimes. I've been on a hiatus, so I'm planning on getting back into a regular schedule of streaming. So yeah, if you ever want to stop by and see me, just let the people around me just say whatever the fuck they want to say for a few hours. Just there we go. You can do that. So yeah, see ya.
Yeah, next up, Floofy.
Alright, floofs and friends, I have been one floofy booper. It has been so fun being with all you guys again. I can't wait to have our next session. I'm very excited to see where our stories go. And I will be seeing you all when I next stream. I don't know if that will be tomorrow or the day after. I might have to... I'll have to check my schedule, but if I don't stream tomorrow, it will definitely be on Monday that I stream next.
And I guess it's me left. I have been imported one. I have been the DM. Will be the DM forever. Hopefully not forever DM. I would love to play a character.
Forever DM.
And I hope you enjoyed watching this on my channel. I have enjoyed entertaining y'all. Like we've discussed just barely, we might be moving this to a 2-week schedule. We'll see throughout the I see that comment, Floof. Anyways, we'll see how it goes through the holiday months. If we want to keep with it after the holiday months are over, we will see. But for now, I think we should do a 2 weeks thing. But yeah, I hope y'all had fun. I have been streaming Genshin on my last stream was Genshin. I might be doing a lot more Genshin until I catch up to the main story. I'm going to be doing a lot of endurance streams to do that. But yeah. What? I enjoy stories, and I want to catch up with Genshin's Impact story because I've been listening to lore podcasts about it. I'm like, oh, the stories here is actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to catch up with that. After I catch up with that, we'll see what else I do. I might get back into Final Fantasy 14, maybe. I have been getting back into that a little bit. I do need to finish Remake on Final Fantasy 7, though. Other than that,
he's planning on playing Star Rail.
Apparently, yeah, possibly Star Rail too. If I catch up with the story of Genshin Impact, I'll do Star Rail as well. I'll get back to Star Rail.
You heard it here first, folks. He's definitely playing Star Rail.
I've played Star Rail. I caught up to the story when it was at the Dan Hung banner, but after that I kind of took a break and I haven't caught up to any of the new stuff yet.
Don Hong.
Dan Hung banner, yeah. His
what you were trying to say.
his
Yeah.
new version, the new version banner. But yeah,
I'm gonna go sleep now.
yeah, go to sleep.
Yes, you do sleep
See
tonight.
y'all, and I guess I'm gonna raid someone. So
I'm
see
apparently
y'all,
the
and
only one who is awake right now.
yeah. Catch y'all next time. Bye bye.
Getting high makes you sleepy.